Jodi, I've already done laundry this morning, which I'm ready for a nap. Can I just say?
We were supposed to do headshots today. I got ready. I
Totally,
got up at
I'm so
5:30.
sorry.
No,
No.
I'm kidding.
Oh my God. And I just said to her, can we just do that some other time?
Of course we can. I woke up like this.
Jodi.
Good
you're
morning.
Stunningly beautiful, glowing as always.
Good morning. We are
Hello.
the Grocery Girls.
We are. I'm Tracie.
I'm Jodi.
And we're Canadian. We are coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. If this is your first time with us, welcome.
We're a knitting podcast. Don't leave. It's not about groceries.
I know. Well, you know what? It's about a lot more than knitting usually. Actually, today, crochet people, I'm representing. Good morning.
That's not usually you.
Jodi, I can't even wait to tell you about.
Can you look?
Where are you?
Okay. So we can post. Happy August.
It is August. What the heck?
No.
We've been on a bit of a break because you took a major vacay.
Can I just say,
No.
June and July was 4 seconds long.
Yeah, I know. When I think about it, no, July
Right.
for sure. Somebody said, "Oh, I can't believe it's August." I know.
Right.
My garden believes it's August. It's over. It's a jungle.
I just walked in the backyard and ate a tomato.
Did you?
I did. They're beautiful.
They're
are
awesome, actually.
Are there some yellow ones?
Yes, I grew a
Beautiful.
yellow cherry tomato too this year, and they're delicious.
Okay, I'm so glad
love
to be doing
tomatoes.
this. I missed you guys.
I thought you were gonna say you missed me.
I did miss you.
Liar.
I totally did.
Liar. You guys have such a good trip.
3 weeks.
It's okay to not miss me.
3 weeks go by so fast. you
Not
guys.
here. I'm sitting at home hoping for you to come home.
Oh.
But that's not fair either.
Um.
Good morning, Star. Good morning, Amanda.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
Adela. You guys, these comments are going so fast.
Do you guys want to know? I think I brought this before, but I didn't understand what I had in my hand.
It's such a cool package.
Okay, so Fenty Beauty, we adore.
Totally.
But this reacts with the pH of your skin.
Oh, so it's a different color on people.
So when partway through, when your lip gloss wears off, you're gonna try this.
Okay.
If it's black, I don't know.
Well,
That's just your soul.
That's my pH coming out.
my
gosh.
it's so moisturizing, you guys. And look, it's a
but
pretty
there
pink
was
color.
something- When did I was looking at something like that not long ago too. Same deal.
Yes.
pH changing.
Yeah.
And it turned such a hot pink that I thought to myself, whoa. Actually, I put on one of those like long wear painted on lipsticks yesterday. And I just left, right? Like put it on, leave. It looked okay. Halfway through the day, I look in my rearview mirror. It's like an outline of this hot. It was so.
Oh, because it wore off from
Kinda.
drinking.
Yeah, it was gross. And it was like I needed major solvent to get it off. So
Tracie,
that
what's on your mug?
Straight in the garbage. Oh! It is from Days with Gray, who's a local maker here to us. Dayswithgray.ca, I think.
They're very local. Cheeky.
Cheeky funny mugs.
Cheeky monkey.
I've got a bunch of her stuff and I'd love to give it as gifts, and they're cute. It's actually just a really great little coffee mug.
It fits so, that squarish handle, you guys, fits so good in your hand.
And you can see how beat up it is. I don't think you're supposed to put them in the dishwasher, but I do. And honestly, the main part hasn't chipped off at all.
I actually think it kind of looks cute and worn.
And I feel like I thought that this was like, ooh, that's kind of
Yeah.
a price for a mug, but it's been
Yeah.
great. So I would absolutely recommend.
Your bandana is fucking adorable.
Oh my God, you guys. Okay, this is a little organic, I
What?
believe, hand-painted thing from Maiwa on Granville Island in Vancouver. And I bought it, and I've just not done much with it. It's just a cute little
It's
cottony
adorable.
thing. It's been
It's
so
really
freaking hot here.
cute. It has been.
So hot and humid. Those rainstorms. It's just
It's actually really nice this morning
This
because
is
it's a bit
beautiful.
cool. The sun hasn't come out yet around the clouds. Listen,
Linda,
when I threw on a jean jacket, I thought,
Which is so
this
cute.
feels good.
right?
Yeah.
It
Ready
was-
for the headshots,
It
but
was,
whatever.
I'll take your damn headshots. One morning it was quite chilly. My husband said it was like 8 degrees when he got out to go golfing at 6:30, and I said, oh, that's like fall.
That's like
It's
sweater
coming.
weather.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
So
We're halfway to fall.
I feel like, and we've talked about this before, it's like June and July for us, you guys, were like crazy hot. Pardon me. But a switch, when August comes around, you get that coolness in the evening a little bit quicker.
Hallelujah.
listen, I'm not complaining.
Hallelujah.
You know what I haven't done? A market. I haven't done a Saturday market for veggies and stuff.
Right. Well, I did say to Mom, I'll go with you, and I never get the phone call. She likes to like dash out.
No.
15 minutes in
No.
and out.
Yeah.
And she's kind of right. I would like to wander around.
She has her...
I haven't done farmer's market either.
No.
But we've been selling farmer's market stuff at the store.
Yeah.
So I've been getting the veggies.
Well, and Mom's been she dropped off once before we left, and then I had some
Totally.
stuff in my fridge when I got
Yeah.
home.
But I do love wandering around farmer's market.
Yeah.
Super fun.
I do too. We have a big one, you guys, St. Albert. If you're ever in the area during those market months, St. Albert one is giant.
It is giant. And it's such a fun one to go to with your family.
Yeah.
Right? Like they have way more than vegetables and
Yeah.
fruit, and they have all kinds of stuff. Always come home loaded up when we go there.
Do you guys know how excited I am? So we got home Saturday and we hit
I forgot one of my whips, Jodi.
Okay, go.
Okay. you
So
talk.
we got home Saturday evening, which I always love that one day padding. I always try and come home one day before you really have to get to work. Although, you know, there's a few things Sunday that I was doing. But our trip tomorrow to Fibre Festival, I've been so looking forward to. But this is what I did when I got home. You guys will not believe this. As soon as I got home, we got home about 3:34 in the afternoon. I unpacked. I don't even know who I am anymore. I unpacked, and my dog, my black lab, had slept on my bed the whole entire time. So I get home, there's no way I can sleep in my bed. I have to change a duvet. I have to change the sheets. I said to Tracie, I unpacked only partly because it was such a quick turnaround.
I thought there was something wrong with you.
No.
Okay.
Anyway,
that was important.
Yes, who am I?
I don't even know. She texted me about it too, like just to document it. Just so you know, I've been home 20 minutes.
Well, I need somebody else to know.
Totally. It's an accomplishment.
I'm unpacked.
It is an accomplishment. So you guys had a great trip. Great trip
We had a
back
great
home
trip.
to Ontario.
Yeah.
Lots of beach days.
Lots of beach days. I
Went to Target.
We did. We crossed the bridge a couple of times.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, you guys, in Port Huron, it's a very small little town. It's adorable. They don't have Chipotle, but they do have a new restaurant called Qdoba.
What's that?
Well, actually, the border.
Like Q-C-U?
Yeah.
Like Cuban food?
Qdo something. No,
Qdoba.
it's Mexican.
All of that would be amazing.
You would think it is Chipotle.
I just saw that Calgary's Chipotle is almost ready to open.
We're going down for the day.
Wow.
Hey,
People are so funny. And honestly, you guys, I don't know why we go because everybody gets like a major upset stomach. Like every time we go, it's like,
I don't though.
you don't.
No.
Jodi?
Maybe I do, but I love it.
Okay, it's kind of a crapshoot.
After the next day.
Because it maybe isn't every time, but I don't care. I love it. I love that kind of.
Queso from Qdoba is life.
Was it better than Chipotle?
I have to do a side-by-side
Because
comparison.
I
can't
think, oh, what was that one in Denver that we went to that was so good? Their queso was better than Chipotle.
Theirs is kind of
Torchy's
locally.
Tacos.
Yes.
Their queso was better than Chipotle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was fun. So it was our holiday was fun. It was very family focused. Obviously, we see them once a year, and so
Lots of game nights, you said.
Yeah.
That's so
and
fun.
I was invited.
Qdoba is better, Margaret says.
Actually,
Margaret.
The lady at the border crossing into the U.S. said, "What are you doing?" I said, "We're going for dinner," and we're going. And she said, "Where are you going for dinner?" I said, "Well, Jordan wants Panera." We did the drive-through. She got Panera, and she goes, "Oh, you should go to Qdoba." She was the one that put us onto it.
Okay. Well, maybe they're, maybe
It's
that's the
really
thing now.
good.
And you had your birthday while you were gone.
I had my birthday while
What
we
did
were
you guys
gone.
do?
We went for dinner
Just
at
everyone
the marina.
carried you around on their
Yep.
shoulders all day?
Yep.
Queen
Beach,
Jodi, Crown.
Beach. Yeah, all of that.
I love it.
I was invited, I'll finish that thought, to a Saturday morning knit down by the river.
With who? Like a group of people?
Yeah.
And?
Oh, I couldn't go because we were going to Mandy's.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We spent the night. We left
Yeah.
Saturday morning, spent the night, and came home.
Yeah.
And then we left the next Saturday.
Down by the river. That sounds like fun.
Tracie. Oh, where the bridge is.
Yeah.
So.
Go for fries and a knit.
Do you know? I think I may have because they knit it. They knit at 10, and my kids don't get up till noon. So I probably would have gone and said hello,
Maybe
maybe
next
and
time.
knit. Yeah. Anyway.
Maybe next time. This does sound like a good trip.
Okay, can we talk about Pee Wee Herman?
I know.
Poor Pee Wee.
I love seeing all the tributes to him, hearing about the people that knew him as
Yeah.
a person, and
What an amazing
love
man.
knowing that he was such a sweet guy, and that he would send birthday videos. Instead of texting your friend for a birthday, you send them a little like video message.
You know what?
I'm
going to do that.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that too. I think that's way better, way more fun, and people can save it and look at it when they want to, and it really,
Yeah.
I love that. So yeah, really sad. I had no idea he was ill. He was, I mean, iconic in his
I was a
talent.
huge.
That Pee-wee's
Big
Herman's
Adventure?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
yeah, I know. Huge.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So very sad. It's
Yeah.
always sad to hear of lots of passings. It
Yeah.
seems like every time I open Instagram, there's
I
somebody that's
know.
passed, or
Yeah.
really sad things that are happening, or
Yeah.
shockingly things. So yeah.
You know, we have a lot of people saying Qdoba, they like it better.
Well, obviously I have to go now. I will
'Kay.
let you know.
I had
Put
the
a pin in it.
I tried the chicken, the beef, and the pork. The pork was my favorite. It was like stewed pulled pork.
Ooh.
Tracie.
I
And
feel like chicken can be dry.
yeah,
I would go pork 100% of the times for a meat taco.
that's what she said. Pork in my meat taco.
I'm a big pork fan.
Does Mom know we're podcasting today?
I hope so,
Okay.
but we could text her.
I'm going to quickly.
I told her and Dad they should go to a matinee yesterday.
Did they?
So I told them where to go because they had big recliners. They were going to go see Mission Impossible.
Where did you
My
tell
husband
them
and
to
I
go?
went to a few movies over the last few weeks, which it's always kind of a summer thing for us, right? So it was good.
What did you see?
I saw Mission Impossible. We saw Oppenheimer. Not Barbie yet, but I would like to.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
We saw
remember anything.
Elemental.
That one looks
The
scary.
kids. No, the kids one.
Oh, the
The
kids one.
cartoon.
What's that one about? Why is it called Elemental?
It's about the elements,
Oh,
earth, wind,
okay.
sun.
Okay.
It was a really beautiful,
That's
like
Pixar?
underlying message. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
I
we
always loved
saw.
their stuff.
What was the scary one?
Insidious 4. I thought that's the one you were talking about.
There was only 2 other people in the movie theater. You guys, there's a lot of jump scares in that one.
I'm too chicken to go to a scary movie in the dark in the theater.
Oh,
But I watch them at home.
yeah, I thought just about dropped my popcorn. Next week is Barbie.
I don't know that I could have done the Barbenheimer Barbie marathon.
When they were 3.
Oppenheimer's 3 hours,
No.
and I felt sick to my stomach when I left.
Good morning, Jenny. First time watching us live.
Jenny, we've been waiting for you. Anyway, it's a giant bummer. So I
Yeah.
guess you would need Barbie after that. I would definitely do it in that order because Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Actually, we went to the scary movie, and the 3 others went to Oppenheimer at the same time.
Oh, okay. Did they like it?
Yes, Maddie.
I don't even know how you answer that question. It's just very. It's
They-
a lot.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would do. I'm looking forward to Barbie. I wasn't even sure I was going to see it because I wasn't sure what it was about.
Yeah.
But now that I feel like I'm getting a handle on what the message is, and I love Greta Gerwig, the director. So
People are
I was going to
loving
go
it.
because I love her, but I think I'm going to really like it more
Yeah.
than I actually thought I was
Yeah.
going to.
I agree.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see that.
What else did I? Oh, Fourth Wing. You
Oh!
suggested it. We talked about it.
Did you read it?
I listened to it. I just finished it.
Oh,
It was so good.
I loved it so much and read it so fast. I'm contemplating reading it again. I probably won't. But I loved it.
It's
It's huge. It's mega.
and fantasy, you guys. It's dragons.
Okay,
it's
then
love
you should
story.
start reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. If you
Really?
like that, yeah, I think so.
Maddie loved that series.
Me too.
Did you listen? What?
I mean, it's crazy how much of that stuff I've read, and I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
It's all because of the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the biggest buzz book of the summer, I think. I just in
well,
6
for
weeks.
all of us teenagers.
I was
I think
just
there's
able
others.
in 6 weeks to get another copy.
You
it was
got one.
they're back in stock as of last week. But you guys, it took 6 weeks.
Right. Because in
'Cause
May we were
I
looking.
listened to it, but to
Did
get
you
it for
ever get one
Maddie
for Maddie? No.
just now.
Yeah, yeah.
Just last
'cause
week.
we were looking in May.
Yeah. Oh my God. I have 9 minutes left. Okay, but you guys, there
You're
was.
still reading it, so you're not done?
Well, what else is in 9 minutes?
Jodi, you
Okay.
are not done.
Okay, no, but it's close.
Don't tell her anything.
You know what was so nice this morning, you guys? I got up, I allowed myself some extra time this morning, but I made myself an iced coffee, and I
Because
closed.
we're doing a photo shoot.
I closed the door, just 15 minutes, but I closed the door. I had my iced coffee. I was listening to my book. I've never done that.
Jodi. Like, you know when you say you get up, but you stay in bed and you're looking on your iPad and stuff? I'll do that, but read my book.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I might switch.
I don't get that kind of enjoyment out of social media.
Well, that's
so
what
I just find it's like, oh my God, it's been 45 minutes and I just keep going like this, right? But the book, if I lay in bed and read 45 minutes of my book, I feel like that was great time spent.
I came away from getting ready this morning thinking, that was an awesome way to start my day.
I know.
Do you know what I'm loving? Starbucks blonde iced coffee from the grocery store.
Oh, okay.
With
So
a-
what do you add to it?
A splash of 1% milk. Well, maybe more like a half a cup of 1% milk and a splash of vanilla silk milk. So good. So like a vanilla latte
So
kind
the
of?
vanilla, yeah.
So good.
I have been going to Starbucks more in the summer
Yeah.
because of the iced coffee.
Do you know I haven't had one in a month?
You know, wow, that's a lot for you.
Yeah. That'll end today. This is ending today.
Don't be too impressed.
No.
Should we talk about some knitting? Maybe. You guys, buckle up. You were on holidays going to the beach. I was home. I did the tiniest bit of work, but I was knitting, crocheting a lot. A lot. So stand back.
I cannot wait. Yeah.
Nothing is finished,
Okay.
but it's
Okay.
Whip City over here.
I'm going to take off my jacket so we can start with what I'm wearing because you've knit this. I hope you remember all the deets.
I do, sort of. Not really. Who are we kidding?
God.
I'm just
There's
looking to make sure that I have the thing that
Buckle up, you guys. I see a blanket.
Jodi, way to ruin everything. I left my socks. I gotta go downstairs and get my socks.
Can you go?
Yeah.
Can you be
Rocket
ready?
Tea,
Okay, Rocket Tea, linen.
Juniper Moon,
Something or other.
linen silk blend.
Okay.
Fingering weight.
So this is
That's how much I love you.
the Rocket Tea. I think it's the light version,
Oh, I
isn't it?
have them.
Isn't
Forget it.
fingering weight?
Yes, Jodi.
My gosh.
I know.
You guys, I love this. It's funny because my summer knits are knit by Tracie, and I've realized this summer I have two. I mean, I can use my vests as summer knits, but I have my Hohi sweater and linen, and I have this. I need more
and
summer
the one
tees.
in your yarn that I did last summer. The
Yes.
stripy one.
So you've knit all my. I need more summer tees.
I know, it's awesome.
So this is a really look at the drape.
Yeah, this is half silk. I believe it's half linen, half silk, or 55-45. And it's a
Tracie's-
pale silvery gray and a very pale oceany blue.
A very soft contrast.
It's a Juniper Moon yarn.
But this is
It
lollipop.
was phenomenal to knit with. And the Rocket Tea pattern is so great. I
Yeah.
would definitely knit another one.
Yeah.
So did I do anything different? Does Rocket Tea have the little yarn overs? Did I not do that?
No, you added those as something
No,
different.
I think Rocket Tea has that. So instead of the yarn over I just did a knit front and back raglan. I would have to look up the Rocket Tea.
I think it was opposite.
Okay.
Wasn't it the second?
No, Lento
Oh, am I thinking of a different one?
Lento that I did my yellow one, it didn't have yarn overs and I added them to that one.
Okay.
But I believe the Rocket Tea, if you look at it, it's got like little yarn over,
Little bumps?
which is so cute for
It is so
summer.
cute.
It's like a kind of a lace detail. But I don't know. It was just however you feel that day. I
The
decided not to
V
do
is
it.
so pretty on this. I think this really frames your face beautifully.
Yeah.
It's
When I-
not too deep.
When I finished it, I thought I should really knit one for myself.
It's so
Especially this yarn was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And the balls of it there was a lot of yarn on there. Like I didn't use a lot of yarn to make that sweater. So it was fun. I enjoyed it very much.
I love it so much. But I am going to put my jacket on because it's crisp
there's
this
a
morning.
breeze.
Are you not chilly?
Jodi, my body has been overheating at the rate I can't even.
I could barely sleep last night. It was
Like-
so hot.
I'm sitting on the couch and I said to Jeff, is it still hot in the house? Because I'm literally sweating. Menopause. Speaking of which, so yes, we're like kind of just dipping our toe into the knitting, but today is our last day at home because we're going on a trip tomorrow. We're going to Flock Fiber Festival.
Yes.
So this is our last day to do whatever you need to do because we're leaving tomorrow morning. I have to go to the lab and get blood drawn
Why?
because I have my physical when we get back and I forgot to go.
You can go after.
So but the reason that twigged for me is there's a hormone panel that's being done on my blood work, which I've never had before.
Okay, nice.
That's going to be out of whack.
You could even go deeper. Like that's kind of like the start of your hormone. You can go even more.
I'm sure I'll need to. Ugh. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
So can I just say, do you remember how long my hair was getting? I was like pinning it back.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should actually have
It's so cute,
my
your hair
cut
right
hair
now.
scissors in my bag that I travel with.
Why?
I feel like
It's
I
so
chopped
cute.
too
Don't
much
touch-
of it.
You chopped too much?
Tracy, you should have seen it. How much I
Whatever
cut.
it is awesome.
Yeah.
You did it yourself? I'm also going to get a haircut today.
I was just thinking your hair could look so cute.
It's
I've got my
she
scissors.
just cut it, and it's like it feels like it's 3-week-old haircut. I just want her to cut a little bit more length so that in a month I'll
Yeah.
be at this point. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, Kev.
Kevin. Anyway, so you know, laundry, all the stuff.
I feel like we're all over the place.
Totally. But like we kind of match. Like my blue and your blue.
Photo together would be
crazy.
nice.
We got one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I feel spastic if I'm being honest. I have so much to share. I don't know where to start.
Okay.
Okay, so should we start with are we doing
Birthday
sock talk?
socks? Let's do it.
Sure. We're going to start with sock talk because we don't ever start with sock talk.
Sock talk.
All the OGs will remember we used to knit socks. So many socks that we needed a segment in our podcast just for socks. Sock talk is still a thing. It's still here. Did you forget the ones I made you? That's okay. I don't even have a picture of them. I'm not offended at all.
You guys.
No, it's totally fine, Jodi.
Oh, I think they might be in here.
We'll be back next time.
Oh, knitting everywhere.
True.
Okay, start with yours.
Okay, Jodi. Jodi. Okay, this is hilarious because I didn't even think of this. The color palettes. Jodi made me the most amazing DK socks for my birthday. She cranked them on her sock machine and added my favorite colors. Look at the speckles on this yarn. It's got the pale aqua base.
Yeah.
With every Jodi, this yarn color.
Your favorite.
Is phenomenal.
It's so pretty. I wanted to do something really special, so I started with the soft aqua, and then I put your favorites like
Jodi.
lollipop and cobalt.
I can see
and
them.
neons.
Like I literally,
Kate's green.
you gave me. Okay, so this yarn is called 54 Never Looked So Good. So that's this year. 54 was my birthday. And this was in your shop. Is it still in your shop?
We can add more. It's yeah.
Okay, it's phenomenal. It is a sweater. It is so beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
And then Jodi went to the trouble of duplicate stitching XO and a heart to match the toes and heels. I haven't even put these on yet. I wanted them to be pristine to show you guys. But these will be getting worn so much.
So
I love them.
I dipped my toe into duplicate stitch. It's not difficult, but it took a little bit of trial and error. But boy, was that fun.
But how easy, as far as embroidery
Yes.
goes, that's a
Easy.
pretty easy.
I didn't even watch a video. Like I just followed the stitches. It's
Yeah.
not difficult.
Yeah, I love it because I don't have the embroidery skills for like, you know, fancy stitches and stuff.
Yeah.
But you can make the coolest pictures just by, you know, it's also called Swiss darning. I use duplicate stitch in every sweater that I make because I duplicate stitch over the hole in the corner here. Like instead of kind of weaving in your end all willy-nilly, I literally duplicate stitch over that big stretched out stitch and it's invisible. I feel like that has taken, my first sweaters were kind of lumpy and bumpy underneath and I was like not 100% happy
Yeah.
with it, but learning that technique, it's invisible and every time I finish a sweater I think I got it. I think I've got it down. So duplicate stitch
I
is
love
totally
that.
worth learning, even if you're not going to be doing embroidery with it, but I feel like it's really handy.
Yeah.
And if you make a mistake in color work, you don't have to rip back. You can duplicate stitch over the square in the color that you were supposed to use.
Right.
You don't have to rip back your work.
Right. Oh,
It's a super handy technique.
duplicate stitch
I
is
love that you tried it.
so beautiful. It was
'Cause
so
you don't
fun.
love fussy things. So it's really nice that you tried it and liked it. It's not so hard.
It's not so hard and really fun.
Yeah. And she was so glad when it was over.
No.
But I love it.
No.
And I love that it's on top like this because like it'll show on top of your boots and stuff. You're so smart. I love them. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
But also the yarn is insane. So if anybody, so if you guys ever
Insane.
put it back in the shop and this is your jam, you guys, I can't even. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, there is some in the
Lots of
shop.
speckles.
There is some in the shop, and we can add more.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Trace, don't worry about it. Leave it.
Okay.
Tracie.
Dirty.
Okay, you have to talk about
Oh my
these.
gosh. Okay. So this is, we were obsessed when we saw this pattern.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Grannies in a Row sock pattern. And I'm blanking on the
goodness.
designer, but I will get that info for you. I actually have to get a picture of these and put them on Ravelry.
Okay.
But I don't know how to do a granny square. So this was my project for one, set of days or whatever, 5 or 6 days. I had to learn how to do a granny square. And then I sort of embarked on this pattern. And if someone's learning to knit, you would think, well, don't use super chunky yarn and don't use really fine yarn. Well, that's exactly what I did. Like I learned how to make a granny square on this yarn and then sock yarn. So it was like, oh my gosh. But this was really, really fun. Super duper fun. I did crank the tube part of it on our sock machine and then cut in an afterthought heel and just a regular toe. This is all Frankie Gray Fibres colors. So this is Jodi and Jordan's yarn line. You can kind of see where I grafted it, but maybe when you wash them, you won't.
You won't.
And
See
that's
that.
just, it's a little bit weird grafting like that, just at the end, where it's like a open area. Like you kind of have to duplicate stitch across that gap.
Do you know
I use it all the time.
some people, okay, so when you crank, this happens because when you crank a sock machine this way and then you actually, when you knit, it's the opposite way. So you're kind of you're right, there's that one
Upside
stitch.
down.
Some people crank the opposite way.
Or I would actually next time. So I picked, you seam every one of these together. You make these little ones, but you do have to make sure you're on gauge.
I was just going to say, you have to be on gauge.
So my first granny squares, I was not on gauge. Where the heck are they?
Goodbye, Moon Rose. I just got to get my hat that fell. I'm glad we don't have falling caterpillars today.
Oh, geez. So I made a whole bunch of these are my practice granny squares. And then after I made a whole bunch, I thought to myself, I don't even know if these are the right size. Like there's an actual gauge in the pattern. No, none of these were the right size.
Really? No. Did you have to go down on your
By
needle?
like 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
So
Could you have stretched them or is it too big? Was it too big?
I guess they were all too big. So if I was going
Yes.
to use 6 squares, it was way too big.
Oh, yeah.
So no big deal because I was really loving it. Like loving making
And
granny
how
squares.
quick?
So quick. Learn the magic ring. Oh my
Listen,
God.
I can't tell you how addicting crochet is.
Listen,
Everyone needs to crochet.
especially something simple like this. I love switching the colors.
Yes.
And it's just the rhythm of it was so nice. Like I feel like if you're a knitter and you think, I don't know how to crochet, get on YouTube and learn how to do a granny square. It's not hard. And there's
No.
a million things to do with them. There's so much granny square action in my bag today, you guys. I can't even. So yes, you put them together once you have the gauge. I seam them all together and then pick up around here and I knit my ribbing up. And then the pattern tells you to pick up here and knit down.
Okay.
The pattern actually shows them as being a scrappy. Let me get the actual
Yes.
name of the designer.
Yes.
I had the pattern here.
But like, are you kidding me with these adorable socks?
They're not perfect, but they are, I loved them. Loved making them. And I thought you might like them too.
The idea that someone's made you, like, went to all the work when we know how much work these are,
But it's so fun.
I adore. And I wear socks all the time.
You totally do.
Did you get a new cup?
Yeah.
I love the
Okay,
color.
these are Grannies in a Row socks by Jen Yard. And that's the picture you'll see when you go to Ravelry. So she did lots of scrappy.
Oh, yeah.
The pattern is scrappy, where you do a stripe and then I think a row of pearl for some texture. But ultimately, you can do whatever you want. You can make it scrappy. You can use self-striping yarn. That would be really cute.
Oh, they're just so
But look at that.
beautiful. Yeah. To combine the crochet and
I just thought with the solid leg that the crochet would be like, wow, look at like bam, right?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of the highlight of the.
they think they're spectacular.
Thank you. I loved making them. Do they fit? Did you try them on?
Yes, but I didn't want to wear them
Okay.
because I wanted to show them
I'm
nice.
glad they fit.
Yeah.
I love the colors, Jodi. I had a whole bucket of Frankie gray fiber yarn in my little Pampa bucket from Hohi & Co. and just went to town. This isn't even all of them.
The whole idea of, like, it starts for me like mixing your fibers and layering things like that, and now layering different techniques and crochet and knitting together. So fun.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And so a while ago, Yarnology, the book Yarnology came out.
Yes.
Volume 4. And the cover was a granny square. And I just think it's stunningly gorgeous. But there's actually an article in here about the history and the origin of the granny square. And it goes back, you guys, to like 1885 is the
Okay.
first granny square kind of on record.
Buckle up. This is a whole big segment of grannies.
It's a super
Crochet.
cute article. I love the article, but Yarnology
gonna read that.
is a beautiful magazine. We just
Beautiful.
restocked this issue in our Grocery Girls shop.
Number 4.
Because it is the most current issue. Their autumn one comes out later. But if you're into beautiful books that include knit and crochet, there's always technique videos. I mean, I love this magazine. It's got recipes. It's got recommendations of patterns.
It's not just a knitting pattern book.
It's not just a knitting pattern book.
It's actually more.
It's articles, it's celebrating fiber and celebrating techniques. Like this, again, there's a knitted quilt. After the granny square thing, they go into a knitted quilt article, so
you
the
guys.
knit version of that kind of thing. And then, oh, stop it, anyway, I could gush on, but if you're still looking for this, we do have it, but I loved reading about the granny square.
Yeah. Love it.
I spent like 5 or 6 days like
Deep
deep in
dive.
granny square.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun.
The whole art of crochet and what you can do, because the crafts have some similarities, but they're quite different.
Oh, totally.
So to be able to cross over, it's a joy. I love it. I started with crochet. I crocheted before I knit, but like deep diving and seeing what crochet can do compared to knitting is so fun. So this is something else that I had gotten, you guys, for a birthday gift.
This again was Instagram. So Grocery Girls, our Ravelry group has our Grocery Girls Hot Granny Square Summer Crochet Along going on. So we've been showing crochet projects and inspiration and stuff in our Instagram stories. And Instagram showed me this maker.
Knit Trolley.
They're in, I want to say Turkey. I'm pretty sure it's Turkey. And I went to
Alex.
their Alev, I think. ALEV.
Yes, you're right.
I went to their Etsy shop and saw this bag and thought, I'm gonna
Can
order.
you even?
I'm ordering this for Jodi for her birthday. I just thought it was so beautiful. The colors,
You guys, it looks machine made, but you know it's not.
it's so
But it's perfect.
gorgeous. And what a sweetheart. I was worried it wouldn't get here in time for your birthday. They upgraded shipping for me. It came so fast. So Knit Trolley.
Yes, I'm going to show you the inside of the bag.
It's lined.
With a
It's
pocket.
sewn, lined with a pocket. It is so beautiful.
You guys, I can't recommend this bag enough. And then look,
And it's gorgeous cotton, mercerized cotton yarn.
this is
Oh, it's a double-sided.
it's a double-sided granny square.
And that just came clipped to the package.
Did it really?
Yes.
You guys, look at this.
Phenomenal work and so beautiful, and it came so quickly, and there's all kinds of bags in the
She's
shop.
an amazing maker. You guys, this bag is incredible.
Yeah.
I treasure this. I just treasure it.
So when I was on my little crochet journey, I love Tony TL Yarn Crafts. I was
Of
watching her
course.
videos. Someone else that I've learned quilting from and stitching from is Erica Arndt. Her channel, and she's just put out a really cute crochet bag and quilt pattern. So I watched her how to make granny squares. There's so many videos, but those are two that I used a lot. And I thought to myself, I'm going to use giant yarn, and I'm going to make Jodi a blanket for her birthday.
Doesn't crochet go so fast?
It totally does.
Are you?
So like I said, I bought this blanket yarn Bernat blanket
Can
from
you?
Michaels,
Beautiful.
and I started my granny square. And this is as big as this was my first one.
Tracie, you got so far.
Well, I was going to do it for you as a blanket, but you know what?
God.
I didn't love using yarn this heavy.
No.
And it kind of squeaks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's chenille. Like it is what it is. But it's very soft. So this is a dog bed for Ellie blanket.
Yes, it
She
is.
loves it.
Of course you would. Bougie Ellie.
But nice squares, right? Or
Now
not
you've-
really. Like if
now
I
you've spoiled her. Now she only wants handmade things.
But I mean literally one evening, right? Like you're just
Are you amazed
8
how much
millimeter hook, this one.
and how much yarn it uses?
Right.
Uses a lot of yarn.
It does use a lot of yarn.
Are you tempted to start a scrappy?
Oh, totally.
Do you know you could start like this in a smaller and just continue
I
a
think so.
scrappy
Well,
blanket?
after that, I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
a book. After your socks and all this stuff, I was like, I want to make something nice in granny squares.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this book, and there's so many cute little patterns and variations on granny squares.
Look at that.
Like-
Daisy.
I have one of those little cube
Tracie.
things downstairs.
I feel like
I even just love this puffy
Mm-hmm.
blanket with the little bit flowery granny square.
Do you know haven't made one like that?
Nice, right?
I might want to borrow this. Or I should
Yes.
buy my own actually because it's so beautiful.
20 crochet projects with a vintage vibe by Susan Pinner. This actually came on Amazon, but there's all the squares you get.
God, those are beautiful.
So they're like, I feel like, I don't know that I would, I don't know. I bet there's like tiny projects and big projects. I love the pillow ones. Like, look at that.
Ah,
Isn't that nice?
that's amazing.
Here, take it.
No,
We'll share it.
no, I'll buy it. So I still love supporting makers,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Okay, so speaking of
But that would be
crochet,
a good book for local yarn shops to stock, I think.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
really
think
nice.
crochet is such a beginner. It can be such a beginner-friendly project.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I used 1 or 2 stitches.
yeah.
At this point, I don't even know very much about crochet, but I could make so many things.
Yeah. I also did take a Tunisian crochet class, you guys. Obsessed. That's really mashing crochet and knitting. Tunisian crochet is a mashup
Listen,
of both.
I want to
Tracie,
do that so badly,
we should
Jodi.
find a class somewhere that does Tunisian crochet.
Well, we could do it online with Tony TL Yarn Craft. She's got the book.
Does she do an
Tony
online class?
Lipsy. I don't know. I would have to check it
Oh.
out, but I bet you she does. She
God.
also teaches all over. So if Tony's coming to a yarn shop or festival near you, I would love to take a class with Tony.
My light bulbs just went
But
off
I
over
just
my
feel
head.
like too, Tunisian crochet can fool you into thinking it's a knitted fabric.
Yeah.
Um.
Okay, Pom Pom magazine.
Okay.
This just came out. We just got it. It actually is not going to ship till Tuesday of next week. It is a bit of a pre-order, but I'm not doing any shipping till Tuesday, so I didn't say pre-order.
Right.
They have had crochet sprinkled in amongst a lot of their issues, and they really wanted to highlight crochet and give
Yeah.
it their own book.
Totally. What a great idea.
Yes. So what they've done is they've accumulated all their patterns and brought them all into one book. So you've seen most of these patterns in books before, but maybe you didn't want to get them because you were more crochet than knit. Well, here's your book.
And it's such a good value. All of those patterns in one place. Plus, you get the digital download. So you're getting kind of the best of both worlds.
10 beloved crochet patterns from the Pom Pom archive available in one place for the first time.
Totally.
You guys, it's so beautiful.
And just like everything Pom Pom, it's photographed stunningly. Ooh, I love it.
But
So
look at this cover photo.
I used to look at things like that and think, well, there's no way I'm going to learn crochet to the point where I'm good enough to do stuff like that. And I feel like...
Don't be fooled.
I feel like now I'm ready to give it a whirl.
You guys, I can't even... our crocheters out there know how much... We as knitters know how much we love knitting.
Right.
Crochet is as fun.
Totally. When I was at Michael's, I actually picked up some mercerized cotton too. And
so cute. What did you think of it?
oh, it's beautiful. Really nice. I don't know that I want to... Do I want a cotton blanket? I don't know. Do you?
No.
Do you do it? Yeah, I feel like it would be really heavy.
But washcloths are amazing.
Yeah. And I learned the V-stitch, Jodi. What?
I don't even know that.
Oh, yes, you do. It's like...
I've never done it.
Well, it's like beyond easy. But isn't that cute?
Tracie, yes.
Like you could make a cute little sweater, like a V-stitch sweater. And this also was just really affordable yarn from Michael's. It's Lion Brand, 24/7 cotton, mercerized cotton.
Beautiful.
Really nice cotton. I'm sure all of the crocheters know this one. That's the one. That's the one I want to make so badly. And I think you just make a bunch of those circles, right?
Yep.
Listen, that is a dream project for me.
I just want to find the one. Oh, here. This. You guys.
That's beautiful.
Oh, you guys, this book is incredible.
So nice.
Yeah.
And I mean, over the years, I've been collecting all kinds of crochet hooks. I had a bunch.
Yeah.
I just
actually
didn't use them so much.
Amazon does have a really amazing, completely full, and I think it's Clover brand crochet set of needles, and it comes with a little case.
I actually saw that at Michael's too. It was 100 and something.
Oh, yeah.
It was for the whole set.
Yes.
Really good value. I mean,
Yes.
it seems like a lot, but
And if you
when
get
you
it-
have to buy them all individually, right? It's
Totally.
way cheaper.
And Michael's has their coupon, so you could use a coupon,
Oh, that's such a good
right?
idea.
Like a 40%
Yes.
off coupon or whatever.
Okay. I love that idea. Okay, Jode, I'm going to finish off my crochet corner.
I don't have any more crochet.
Um,
You guys, crochet all day. What?
Isn't that the cutest fabric?
Yes.
This is something that popped up in my feed, I think, when I was looking at all the crochet stuff. The graphic print and the colors just called my name. This is made by Jodi, who is Blueberry Gabs, London, Ontario.
Oh, serious. I love it.
She's a beautiful maker of all kinds of bags. And I just thought, how great would this be as a prize in our Grocery Girls Hot Granny Square Summer?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to kill me to give it away, but I bought it anyway.
I was actually thinking.
She has so many beautiful, like her taste in fabric really screamed to me. She also does these like drawstring ones. There's beautiful, I mean, you're a bag lady. There's like
It's
interfacing or something, like a
beautiful, yeah.
heavy. Yeah, it's a
Beautiful.
really lovely bag, but I just thought, also Granny Square, kind of, right? Gorgeous. So that's it for Granny Square for me, Jode. I was all over the
I just
Granny
wanted to
Square.
show this. Spoon Flower is an excellent resource. And I just wanted to show you guys, Spoon Flower, why is it telling me to reveal my discount? Spoonflower.com is where I have all my fabric. But you guys, all of this is
look at
fabric
that.
choices. I just typed in Granny Square.
Like if you had a sewing room, you could make a cute little window.
These could
like
be,
a
yes.
drape.
These are
Or sew whatever.
These are all fabrics that it's all independent designers, you guys. So you're supporting small
dress.
makers.
A dress.
Yes.
How cute would that Granny
That's
Square
where
dress be?
Spoon Flower is where you can take a photo or as a designer design your image, upload it to Spoon Flower, and where you can sell your designs. You can get this uploaded onto, they have like 15 plus different fabrics ranging from your basic cotton to like chemise silk.
Wow.
And wallpaper. You can get this on wallpaper.
You can put
Anyway.
your face on it.
You could put your
Right, Jimmy?
you could upload a face picture. Anyway. Okay, what's next?
That's it. I'm officially done crochet. What about you? What have you been working on?
Well, I was knitting. I was knitting a lot of hats. Just I needed little projects. I
love
needed
that,
to
though.
have
It's such a good travel project.
You guys, I almost ran out of yarn.
How much did you take?
Not much.
But you can whip through a hat pretty fast.
Yes, and I brought little bits, and I was thinking, oh, these little
Well,
bits.
let's talk about your new hat.
Let's talk. Oh, okay, we can do that. I have the Pixel Pop hat is now available in Ravelry.
Jodi.
So this,
awesome.
I've showed you guys the hat already. So this is the Pixel Pop hat. It is knit in DK yarn. This fun little row is you're holding 3 strands of DK together. It doesn't make a bulky fabric.
No, it really doesn't.
It just makes a really beautifully squishy.
Yeah.
So,
It's a fantastic, beautiful pattern, Jodi.
I'm going to just show
And the
you.
color combos, I mean, you can go from wild to neutral. You literally, and you can use scraps for these little bits, right?
Yeah. So this one has like a little purple chestnut and like a light lavender. I've got kits in the shop. I was going to talk about that later, and I will show that later. But so I knit, look at this
That's so cute.
little baby one. And then this is, I needed to knit every size just to see, because adding the child and baby is new for me. So I wanted to make sure I got the dimensions right.
Right.
This is soft aqua.
I love it.
And then Barbie girl, that's really fun. This is a really fun pink
Kind of
all
tonal.
over.
That's
Yeah.
really pretty.
But you know what else? Shelly knit these.
Ooh, I love the combos.
So what I did was I sent Shelly a main color from Frankie Gray, and then I sent her one of our 6-pack mini sets, just so
good
you could see you could make up your own combos. So this main color is taupe, and this main color is I think it might be parchment.
It's beautiful.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
You can also do it. Okay, so this is from Melissa. But
That's a fun combo.
You can do it where you're slipping with, if you don't like the crazy colors, which I don't know how you don't, like using
But
three.
who knows? It's nice to
using
have
3
options.
colors. This is using 1 color.
That's different. I
Right?
like it.
1 main color. If you like the stitch, you can just do 2 colors. You can even do 1 color, like 1 all over color, and
That
just
would be
get
interesting to see, wouldn't it?
really good texture. And then this one's using a really fun
Ooh, a
little
speckle as a
little
main color.
speckle, but like it's squishy and it's.
And that's just the nature of the stitch, which is so cute.
I think this is large.
And you literally can make it in everybody's favorite color,
Yeah.
or super
Customize.
soft, neutral. Like, it's just one of those, a million options you can literally
This
do.
one's black
I love that.
with pops of neon.
That's really fun.
Oh, it's so squishy. I was really proud of
It's
this
going to
hat.
be great, Jodi. It's so beautiful. You should be.
And so Frankie Gray has Frankie Gray has 6 kits, and with the kits, you get the free hat pattern. You get it printed, and you get a code for Ravelry. And also, if you make up your own kit, just put in the notes you want the pattern.
Right.
Right?
Good idea.
Yeah, you can still do that too.
Good idea. Well, it's stunning.
I love this.
What's the main color of that one? Indigo?
Indigo?
Yeah, I love it.
Of course, with the pom pom.
Yes.
Always with
Jodi,
the
it's
pom-pom.
so beautiful.
And this is really fun. Like, you guys noticed the brims are different. It's written in the pattern for, like, you cast on with one, and then you do like 1 row for each of the contrast colors. But you can have fun with the brims. Like, Melissa did this, a few rows. You can just have fun with color.
yeah.
This can be a scrappy project.
Oh, totally.
Kids and baby.
I
It's
love
really
it.
fun.
Soft aqua is another huge favorite. Look how pretty that is with the.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes. Yes, I love it. That's very fresh.
That's
to
got
me.
lemony, limey,
Barbie
chick
girl.
flick, and chick flick.
Yeah, so pretty. I love it.
For the little kids in your life.
Jodi, I love it.
Who am I going to give these to? I don't have...
You just wait. Someone will. You
yeah,
just wait.
okay, you're right.
Can you imagine these with a couple of those mini pom-poms on
No.
top? Like right here?
And if I was organized, I would have done that.
No, but that's
Oh,
later. Later. When we
two
get
of
more.
them.
Yeah. So cute.
Oh,
The combos are amazing.
I actually, when these came back, I kind of went,
Totally.
because they're so different from the samples I had. They were so soft.
And I also think this is a great pattern to use when you like color, but you don't want to wear something super vivid. When you pair, like these colors are pretty bright.
Yeah.
But that when pairing it with a neutral,
Yeah.
it tones it down, I think, to the point where even people that don't really love like
Yeah.
hot pink, they could wear this and feel good in it.
Because you could do your brim with no contrast color. If
Yeah.
you wanted it something soft.
I think it would be really interesting to do, I mean, there's so many ways you could do this hat, but I love it. You can do it soft or dark or bright or scrappy, or it's a super fun one.
Hello, forehead.
That's a pretty one. Hello, Botox.
Totally. But
That
I
reminds
love
me,
it.
I got to make my Botox appointment, which I haven't done for I don't know how many years.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
Anyway.
That's so pretty.
Obsessed.
That blue looks so good. with
I
you.
had so many beautiful samples. Wait, I have got more to show you guys. Ready, wait, and waiting when I got home. I had such amazing mail.
Well, busy. Everybody was
You
busy knitting.
guys.
It's awesome. I'm so happy it's out now.
I
Fix a
know.
pop.
What a, yeah.
It's so beautiful.
I'm never usually a teaser about patterns, but this, it wasn't really a tease. You saw it, but
It's,
it just, I had to wait because I had to come back, right?
Sure,
to be able
of
to ship
course.
the kits.
of
So
course. I feel you. I've been working on a little pattern too, Jodi, and it's nowhere near ready to come out. But I do have some samples that I knit while you were gone. I can show you. So, longtime viewers will remember these. These were leftovers from my sweater that I knit. I just love the stripes so much. So I was just inspired to cast on matching socks. And then I loved it so much, I thought maybe this would be a fun little DK pattern. So while you were gone, I made a couple more options. I have not written the pattern yet. But this is another option that I did, and I thought it was amazing.
I'm obsessed with this one.
This is all Frankie Gray Fibres yarn, and it's Siren, Citron, Chick Flick, and Soft Aqua, and Mouse Gray. So super cute. I love the colors. It's just literally, as I'm knitting it, I don't even want to knit two because I've got another idea for...
I'm amazed with stripes.
I know, so fun. And they knit so fast. And of course, the whole world was Barbie obsessed. So in the pattern, I'm going to include 2 heels. I used an afterthought, cut-in afterthought heel here, which is really fun and simple. And I hope people try it.
Just wait before you show it. I gotta, Amanda, you have to sit down.
Well-
I hope you're sitting down. Have you showed it yet?
No.
Okay.
And she was in my mind the whole time I
Okay.
was doing this. So in the pattern will be 2 heels and 2 lengths. So I want to do a long version. This is
Okay.
kind of a mid. This is the version that I imagine it, but everybody likes different lengths. And the world was Barbie crazy. So this is also Frankie Gray Fibres. This is the regular length, traditional length. The stripes.
I can't even.
The stripes include sequins. Yes, you can feel them. People are going to say, can you feel that? Yes, you can. So if you're very sensitive, don't do it. I just thought it was so
Do
freaking
it.
cute.
Can I feel it?
Yeah. So these colors, again, all Frankie Gray Fibres. Barbie Girl. It is so hot. And then what's this?
Tracie.
I know, right? Hibiscus. So Barbie Girl and Hibiscus are meant to be together. And this is Soft Aqua. So it's a super fun combo,
I'm speechless.
right?
Yeah.
So I have to do another one. So the pattern will include the regular heel flap and gusset and the afterthought heel and 2 lengths. I can't stop knitting this pattern.
Well, now I know what I'm going to be knitting when I'm in Seattle.
Okay.
I just got to take a photo of one.
I'll make a little bullet point thing for you.
I can even, if you just tell me the stitches, I can do that.
Right.
You guys.
So the sequins I used came from the Crafty Jackalope. These are like to me, like the creme de la creme. These are the crazy paillettes. What are these, Amanda?
Lang.
I don't know that I have the thing.
I can't remember.
Oh, it's in the ball. Sorry, it's in the ball.
Mega Bling.
Mega Bling. Okay. Here they are.
Rico.
Oh my God.
Oh, there you go.
That's what this is.
Oh, I thought you were making up the name. It is Crazy Paillette.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just this stunning, like blush colored thread with a multicolor of like mermaid color sequins.
Okay, Marietta, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. She's who's doing her first afterthought heel.
Oh, yay! Okay, that's awesome. I know it's intimidating to cut your knitting, but when people try it, I feel like it's not as scary as you think, but the first time, of course, makes you break out in a sweat because you don't want to cut your knitting. But I'm going to have lots of tips and tricks in the pattern. I think it's, and it's sort of a deeper, hopefully better fitting afterthought heel for lots of people. But when I get back from our trip, I'm going to make some time. We have some patterns that need to be done, and this one I put on hold. So I feel like there's 2 more that have to come before this, and they're secret ones at the moment. So I've been busy, but not able to share everything. Don't you love this? Don't you think this is amazing? And I mean the colors.
I think there needs to be a word bigger than amazing.
Right. And let me tell you, there's no like tricks for your stripes. Nothing's been done here to manipulate your yarn to get your stripes done. It's just carrying up your yarn.
That's amazing.
So it just turns out really nice. Maybe that's with DK yarn. It turns out like that. I don't know. But I picture this like someone in roller skates with like 1970s style shorts and a headband. Like, how cute are these? I can't get over it.
I get such joy out of color. And to see those 3 together, actually all of them, like really truly all of them.
I have
like
so
this
many.
Also is doing everything for me
that
with
gave
color.
Me a little bit vintage vibe. I love it. This chick flick is the peach in here.
Yeah, isn't that pretty? It's
a neutral. It goes with everything.
Yeah.
And Citron, I feel the same way about Citron. So this is a 3-color version of the sock. This is a 5-color, I think, and this is a 6-color.
You could make as many colors, like you can, Tracie.
You could do 2 colors, you could do 20
it's incredible.
colors, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I'll have lots of fun pictures in the pattern now, right? And it's being held in my Hohi & Co. Knitter's Caddy, which holds a ton of yarn.
And stay tuned because there may or may not be more in the not so near future.
Yeah. So I know Hohi & Co. will offer them again. They're not in their shop right now, but this was a super fun collaboration with our friend Hohi, and it really is a phenomenal bag. So it makes me happy to use it.
So I brought my iPad today.
Wow.
Because I was tired of printing the pictures and then just throwing them out.
So you're going to share patterns?
I am going to share a pattern. Let me go into my photos, making sure. If you were, there we go.
If you were an app, where would you
Ravelry. Okay, you guys.
Oh, look at you.
Have you seen this new, from Wool and Pine? It's called the Sundays.
No, I have not.
It is adorable. It's a little tee, but they've combined macrame with knitting.
They're very innovative.
So this is this chestnut color is so gorgeous, but it's a little tee, it's a crop tee, and the bottom of it, they've incorporated macrame. Come on, all you guys.
No, that's super cute.
Macrame.
And that screams summer, hot weather.
Yeah.
Maybe you live somewhere where it's hot all the time. How fun would that be?
Oh, I just adore it. I'll show one more while I'm in here. Melanie Berg has a brand new pattern.
I saw that.
This, to me, is stunning. We don't talk about shawls very much as of late.
Not enough, right?
But this is called Ghost Dancer.
I actually believe she's using Circus Tonic handmade yarn in that too,
And it's slip stitches. It's
which is
all
Hannah,
it's-
and we love her yarn.
it's all mosaic knitting. It's called Ghost Dancer. But can you imagine the combinations? She is amazing with her designs. This really stood out to me, the geometric pattern of that middle kind of section.
She is such a talented shawl designer.
All slip
Like,
stitches,
so
you
many.
guys. So if
So really fun. So basically you're knitting in stripes.
so you're only
Knitting one color, slipping the other color as you go.
so you're only ever using the one strand.
And it looks like color, it is color work,
Yeah.
but it's not as,
Yeah.
I don't know if the word tricky is right, but it's less than stranded. A
Yes.
lot of people find it
less
simpler, faster.
I don't want to say fussy because I don't think color work is
I
fussy.
don't think so either. I don't know what the right word there is. It's
Yeah.
a different technique, and you're only using one color at a time, and I feel like it goes more quickly.
Yeah.
For some people.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, just super quickly, Susan B. Anderson
I know.
is killing me.
Yeah.
She came out with her newest little design, which I cannot get over. Oh, here he is. It's
He's so
bunny.
round.
There's the sheep. And the next one is a bunny. I bought the pattern. You can get the pattern 50% off right now. She has kits. It's a worsted weight. And the stitch is a loop stitch, but you cut it.
Oh.
So it makes this fluffy texture, but I do believe
That's
the key to that is using non-superwash yarn. Like it won't slip when you cut the...
Yes.
Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm not right. I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. Oh my God, I should have read the pattern better. I thought that's what it meant.
You have no idea.
No, I kind of do. I read it a little bit. But if you think that looks tricky and you're not sure if you can do that, Susan has a bunch of videos.
Is it one? It's not
in the pattern.
So it's not a loop. It's just one strand.
Well,
If you go into photos.
I've done the loop stitch.
Okay.
I've done the loop stitch on her little sheep Christmas ornament.
Yes.
I believe it's the same stitch, but then I think you snip them.
Oh, okay.
My God, I should really look at that. Don't quote me on that. Don't go cutting your knitting.
Don't cut the loops
And
unless
say,
Susan tells you.
Oh my gosh, Tracie's an idiot. I wasn't supposed to cut my knitting. But it is adorable.
I have a want to read.
I don't know that I want to cut my knitting with.
I have a book. I can't recommend it, but I'm hearing a lot about this book, that it's like so emotional, so incredible. And I put it in my want to read. I'm going to read it this summer. I'm going to listen to it. It's called A Little Life by Hanya. Oh my God, I'm going to butcher her name. Oh, it just said Grocery Girls are live.
Oh, yay.
It's called A Little Life. Oh, now just because I opened my phone, I'm getting all my notifications. The book is called A Little Life. It's about 4 best friends.
Oh, I love that.
It's
already.
all 4 best friends. They're all male. They're living in New York, and it's their lives as they're living it and how they're intertwined. People say it's tragic, it's lovely, it's amazing, and I just wanted to
Jodi,
share
I
that.
love that.
I wanted to share it with you. I think you should read this. It's called A Little Life.
Oh, okay.
And I pre-ordered, you guys, Iron Flame, which is the follow-up book
Yes.
in November to Fourth Wing. So that's going to be really good. Okay, what's next?
Okay, I just don't want to be so wrong about this pattern. I thought I read somewhere.
Look at my...
I do think you cut the loop stitch in this pattern, but read it yourself.
Look at Frank. He's a model.
Supermodel. He's very aloof. Don't look him in the eye.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, you do cut the loop stitch. Anyway, I really want to make. I keep buying her all her toy patterns.
No, you do cut the loops, Tracie,
Yeah.
because that's one strand. There is loop cutting at some point.
I mean, I love, and when you buy the kit from Susan, you get the embroidery thread And I believe you get the little safety eyes and everything. It's not just yarn.
Really?
You get everything.
I love the
Pattern.
safety eyes.
Me too.
The safety eyes are cute.
Me too. And you know what? This is going to be pretty quick because it's not that big. And I actually love the loop stitch. I loved making those little ornament things. Okay, you know how when it's like your birthday and do you ever think, I'm just going to cast something on even though I have no business doing it, but it's my birthday and I'm going to do whatever I want.
I thought you were going to say buy something.
Well, that too. Oh my God, of course that too. This whole birthday month idea needs to stop.
Don't come at me.
Needs to stop. Because I bought into it. And all it does is cost you a fortune.
I did not buy myself a birthday gift this year.
What did I do?
I can call a bunch of things my birthday purchase.
Right. I feel like I started buying for my birthday in May when we were at Farmer's Daughter. So
Birthday.
Everybody.
OMG.
Jodi, I can't even.
Can you stop?
Well, I have so many things that I'm doing. I haven't touched it for like a week.
Okay.
When we were at our retreat in Pender Island, Andrea Mowry was one of the teachers. She was working on a cute little vest. That cute little vest turned out to be the tessellated vest and the pullover, which is her new Rhinebeck pattern.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to pull it up.
It's really cute, really intuitive, simple mosaic knitting. That's there's always pros and cons to every project. To me, the con is small needle, fine yarn grows slowly, but worth it. So when we were in Montana, the brand new yarn that hadn't been released yet was available for us to purchase. So it was like, of course I'm going to get the yarn. I've already seen the pattern.
So, but look at the drop shoulder of the full sweater.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
I knew I wanted to do the
cute.
vest. I feel like I've wanted to do a vest forever.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
you really have.
I have. So when we were in Montana, I bought it's called the Spinster's Daughter, which is dyed by Farmer's Daughter, and then some Spin Cycle in Mississippi Masala, but a super pastel-y color. And then I bought a coral Surrey alpaca, and then I swatched it when the pattern came out, and I didn't love it.
I was going to say, I love the colors. Not enough contrast for me.
And it was giving me like grandma's old couch vibes.
Oh, jeez.
But that's okay. I like
If
that.
that's what you like.
I was expecting more of a pop.
Yes.
With my third color.
Which one is your third color?
The coral with
Got
the
it.
Surrey
Yeah,
alpaca.
I can see that.
So I really like this aqua, the way it was playing with it's kind of a rosy brown, but now it's
And this is
just
the
looks
Spin
brown.
Cycle base, you guys remember. It's exclusive to Farmer's Daughter Fiber and Moondrake.
Yeah. So they just, instead of dyeing the wool and spinning it, I believe it's just spun natural, and then the indie dyers are dyeing it themselves. So I thought this was rosier, but it's pretty brown.
It's really gorgeous.
But there are things that look amazing with brown.
I love this brown.
Yeah. It's kind of rosy. So
It's-
I kept swatching. I kept swatching. I had a different color Spin Cycle, and then this pinky.
I adore that.
Wasn't that nice? I almost did that.
Ooh, I love the next one
Then
too.
I held mohair double. Then I just did 2 different Spin Cycles with no fuzz. So swatching was really fun. But I decided I did want to pop. And Moondrake has their Fua Fua yarn.
What is that? Gorgeousness.
Angel fluff. So instead of Surrey alpaca has a silk core, and then the fluff is alpaca. This has a merino core, and the fluff is brushed cashmere. It's spendy.
What's the weight?
Maybe sportish because it's quite fluffy.
I had no idea that's what this base was.
You get about 285 meters ish. 315 yards for 50 grams.
So good yardage.
Listen, I think every size in the pattern of the vest, you only need 1 ball of this.
I need this
Because of the
for
yardage.
something.
So this color is called Frozen.
Yes, good color.
Super bright aqua. This color is called Electric Berry. And I got these at the Knitting Loft. The Knitting Loft carries Moondrake.
I need a sweater in this.
Jodi. Well, I don't know. Well, it's like,
I'm picturing a striped sweater.
okay, go for it. Listen, Moondrake is going to be at Flock Fiber.
No.
Yes.
She has a booth?
Yes.
Oh, we're coming for you,
Rochelle,
Rochelle.
we're coming for you. So I thought this frozen, and this is it. This was this is what I should have done all at the beginning. I
But
was,
had you putting these together in your hands at Farmer's Daughter Shop, I don't know that you
I
would have
was
known
kind
that.
of coral obsessed. I love coral. It just didn't pop as much for me. The coral Surrey I got from,
You needed to swatch.
I did, but also I still love the color. I'm still using it. It'll be with something else. So now this is it. This is the tessellated vest.
Do you love it?
Oh my gosh. It's
Let me
so
see.
much fun to work on.
And just the magic as the color changing yarn.
Totally.
The
I
spi-
can't wait for it to change. It's slightly changing, but I want it to get into like the peaches and stuff. It's still in the blues. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm giving my 100% honest thing here. I did the pattern the way Andrea wrote it, which is tubular cast on, which is a beautiful edge.
Did you do it?
I had to do it twice
Why?
because I can't count.
Oh, shoot.
And actually, I think I effed
It's
it up.
pretty.
I don't think so, Jodi. I think I effed it up. Or my needle was too big. I don't know
Were
what's
you
going on.
planning for it to look like that? Just kidding.
Pretty
I
sure
think
it
it's
doesn't-
pretty.
I don't know what I did. There's more than one tubular cast on.
And once you block it out and it's going to be, you're never going to notice.
And also the ribbing just about killed me. I feel like it sucked my soul a little bit.
Was it a lot of ribbing?
Well, it's a lot of stitches because of my size that I'm making. 1x1 ribbing.
Don't use any of your stitches there.
3mm needle
Oh.
for the ribbing. And a 3.5 or something for the body of the...
Yeah.
So, but she only called for 1.5 inches and I did 2 inches.
I like that.
I'm going to have to add a little bit of length to this. She says 10 inches, then start your...
It's a little cropped, her version.
Yeah. So, but when I look at the yarn requirements, I have enough yarn that I could make several sizes big. Like I can make any size in this pattern. I think I bought one extra skein.
Okay.
So I feel confident that I can add a couple of inches to the body and not run out of yarn.
Yeah.
So I'm good for yarn. So I would love to be working on this. I love this.
What were you going to say, your honest review?
Well, that the tubular cast on just about, like, and the ribbing just about.
Okay, good.
Listen, also, to me, totally worth it because it gives you a beautiful result. But it's a tiny needle and it was like 300 stitches and I had to do it twice and it's my own fault. So I'm just being a big crybaby.
How far did you get on the first time? And realize you had to start over?
Well, when you do the tubular cast on and then you're going to join it in the round, I double checked my stitch count and it was wrong.
Like way off that you couldn't fudge it?
Yes.
Like decrease?
Yes,
Oh,
by
bummer.
like 10 stitches or
Okay.
something. And that's okay. I mean, that's knitting, right? We pull it out, start over again. It was no big deal.
Is tubular cast
Isn't
on
it
fussy?
beautiful? Yeah.
But it makes the beautiful edge.
But so this is the one where you use the waste yarn to cast on. That one. So it's like a crocheted cast on for 300 stitches. And
Right.
then I had to do that twice. I'm just being
Look
an
at you
idiot. I'm
practicing
just
your
doing a
crochet
baby.
stitch.
Yeah. Ultimately, whatever. It is what it is.
It's
going
gonna
to
be
I do think
amazing.
my needle was a little bit too big for that. And I think, God, it would have had to been like a 2.75 or something.
And who's going to knit a sweater on that? That's just
Well, that would be just
preposterous.
The ribbon. Well, I kind of. And that's just a head game, right? Like you're getting the same gauge. So it's just, I don't love using needles that small for a sweater.
Yeah.
This is 3.5 that I'm knitting this on. Yeah, I know.
Did you?
Jodi.
Okay, but here's the thing. You were going to, you know that this is going to be incredible when
Oh,
it's
it's
finished.
totally going to be all worth it.
It's worth every stitch.
I'm dying for a vest. And the reason I chose kind of a dark main color is because I see this on top of like a crisp white shirt.
Yeah.
So as much as I
Denim
loved-
shirt, Tracie, with his
Totally.
brown. Yeah.
As much as I love like a soft gray as the neutral or whatever, I just didn't think that was going to be as like much of a pop when you wear it. So that's why I went dark with my, I love the color. And now that I'm using Moondrake, this is kind of, so this whole collaboration was Andrea's Pattern, Spin Cycle Yarn, Farmer's Daughter, and Moondrake. So now they're all in this thing.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah. So now everybody's in.
I
love that part.
And you guys, Andrea's 40. Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
happy
Andrea.
birthday.
40 is a beautiful milestone.
Yes.
Every year for me just keeps getting better and better. So I hope this is your
When
best
I'm
year
40,
yet.
I bet it will be great.
Fuck, I wish I was 40, Andrea. I wish I
That
was
was
40.
a really long time ago.
But she's having her giant birthday sale.
Huge. This is huge.
You guys, this is
40% off.
This is her big sale. So if there's any Andrea Mowry patterns you want, this is
It is a great time to stock up.
Yeah.
These new Rhinebeck patterns are not included.
Fair.
I think that's
Brand
totally
new.
fair.
Yeah.
I don't know why our knitting pattern industry, like when you go to a store, the new stuff is never on sale.
Of course it's not, because it's brand
So,
new.
but we always put out patterns and it comes out with a discount. So it just seems
I actually
weird.
did not put my pattern as a discount in Ravelry.
Yeah,
But it's free when you
Yeah.
get a kit.
that makes sense.
Do you know what I mean? Anyway.
I appreciate that this one is not discounted in her sale. You can get so many other ones, and it's almost like it's 40% off. Huge, and that goes until the end of day Friday.
Okay, you guys.
So, go for it.
Star just put the code up, but it is DRK is 40. DRKIS 40 is the coupon code.
Yeah.
So use
Don't
the
forget
code.
to use the code, or else you don't get the discount.
Stock up on patterns.
So load up your cart, check out, use the
She
code.
is the loveliest person alive.
Oh my gosh, she's just a sweetheart.
Yeah, support her and her patterns. Did you see, you guys?
And this is not difficult. I love that her patterns look intricate and involved, and then you get in there and it's like, oh
my God, it's
this
like
is so simple.
foaming.
So
I
I love
agree.
it. I think this will be my travel project when we go to Flock.
Oh, because
The worst part about it, now that I'm over my tubular bind off and all that other stuff, it's yarn managing 3 balls of yarn. But you
Yes.
just get over it. It's no big deal.
you need the stitch, the needle stoppers.
I know. Gonna have to grab them.
Kate,
So yes, if you want Fua, we're gonna be at Rochelle's booth.
yeah. Okay, Kate Berg,
Come on, look at this.
who is one of the spinsters. I don't know if you follow her, but she just got married in Ireland.
No,
Scotland.
Edinburgh, Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Her and her beautiful family, and the
Yes.
photos. It was incredible. So
I'm
if
sure all the Spin Cycle followers. I
Yeah.
hope if you didn't catch that post, go check it out. Dream wedding. Dream
it was
celebration.
picturesque photos.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so good.
Dream.
Okay, dream. Yeah.
Such a big like the picture where it looked like everybody that attended, the
Yeah.
whole family,
Had a group
and
photo.
not everybody was looking, but they're all laughing and talking, and that whole moment, that picture, I'm sure must have captured the weekend,
Yeah.
right?
The
What a
whole
dream.
mood.
What a dream.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, next. I did knit a couple of hats that will be some variation of pattern while I'm away.
Ooh, Jodi, that's so
I just threw
cute.
some yarn in my
Helicopter.
so this one has got some fun
I love it.
stripes and some slip stitches and holding yarn together. So that's DK. This is not a pattern yet, but this was just some fun beach knitting.
That is awesome.
Love. And then this one too, same thing. I was trying some yarn overs in the ribbing and see what that looked like. This also is not a pattern, but it was just some,
It's really pretty.
see here, I tried it where I wasn't having, see how I did the stitches there? There's a stripe here,
Yeah.
but then I tried it.
Oh yeah.
So
it's
I
kinda
have
basically a
this
swatch.
in the little rib there, but then I had none there to see what it looked like. So this was really truly like a swatch, but rather than,
Okay, TK says, would this vest be for a newbie knitter?
no.
The technique is not hard.
Yes, okay, I shouldn't say
I'm
no.
not gonna
Adventurous
sugarcoat
beginner.
it. Yes. Determined beginner. I don't feel, and honestly, this is a better question for the designer, but I'm telling you the technique in the pattern
Yeah.
is knitting and slipping stitches. So you knit a couple, slit a couple, and you change the yarn
Yeah.
color every 2 rows.
Yeah.
So It's not difficult, but it's a small needle. It's a fine yarn. So that's, I mean, honestly, I feel like, and the vest is not so much knitting. You don't have sleeves, right? So if you're going to knit anything that's got fine yarn and a small needle, a vest is a good idea because you will be done. It's not going to require tons of knitting.
I also, yes, I
Right?
love all that.
Right?
I also think there isn't anything you can't be taught if you're a visual learner on YouTube. All those techniques are really, now that you can, like, YouTube's just been born, but if you want to YouTube it and you are able to learn that
Yeah.
way, absolutely.
And I also think if you're willing to invest in the pattern and swatch and decide for yourself. Worst case scenario, you've bought a pattern that maybe you'll knit in the future and you've decided it's not for you now, but you know, maybe next year or whenever you feel up to it. But honestly, I'm a big believer in determination. If you really want this vest, I don't believe that the techniques are so difficult. If you have a local yarn shop or a knitting friend that can maybe, you know, be your support system.
I'll give you Tracie's number.
But that's part of also designing. If you have a question about the pattern, that's what the designer is there for, right? When you've been, right?
I absolutely, yeah.
So
I mean, yes, questions.
Questions
to
about
a point. I mean, we're not going to
to a
teach
point.
you how to knit
To a point.
but we can certainly give maybe clarification if you don't understand or
I
whatever.
feel like you would be surprised how simple the stitch pattern is.
Yes.
It's very easily memorized, repetitive, not difficult. I don't think you're going to have to.
It's color work, right?
I don't think you're going to have to message anybody about anything.
Yes.
But maybe when it comes to shaping up here, I don't know. It depends how motivated you are. I've heard of people where their first project is a sweater.
Yes.
You can do it. I would
swatch. What about swatching?
I also, totally
and
swatch.
see what you think.
I also think maybe if it was your first one, I would probably say do something worsted weight before. I would, you know, but it's up to you.
Put this in your library, purchase it and put it in your library, because if you're that interested, you're going to want to knit it one day.
I feel like if you have one knitting friend or a local yarn shop willing to be your support system, you will sail through this.
Yeah.
You really will.
So when I was in Heaven and Is Hand, okay, so there's some yarn stores, local yarn stores in the area, of course, Little Red Mitten.
In Ontario? Oh, Jolene.
Yes, I didn't go. I'm with my family.
Failure.
Not that I couldn't, but I should have. My nose is running a little bit.
Well,
so I didn't go to that. And then there is Feather Your Nest, which is Terry in Sarnia.
So how far is Jolene from you?
An hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, so it's not like it's around the corner. You have to.
We were there. We spent the night there. That's where Mandy lives.
You're a big failure. You're a horrible person.
Like it.
You're a horrible
Look at the
person.
squirrel. Just ran by on the top of the fence. And so I ran out of yarn. I needed to get a skein of plain yarn so I can add it. So I ran into Heaven is Handmade, which is a very cute little yarn store.
I don't know that one.
She had a basset hound that comes
Is this
to
the place
work.
you bought me socks last year?
Yes.
Oh,
She has a basset hound sitting in a great big wingback chair. She was lovely. And I got my skein of yarn, but they hand knit socks that you can purchase.
that is so cute. I love the rainbow tweed.
These are $35, which we know as knitters, it's not charging enough. But look at this.
That's like $1 something an hour. If you're lucky.
I just smashed my head. Yes.
Well, that's amazing. So tell me about these hand knit socks. It's just something that they have.
She's the owner, and they just have people.
It's just a product.
Yeah.
And
so people can buy hand knit socks.
Some people just like to knit and don't know what to do with everything. That's phenomenal. I love this. This looks like Regia tweed or something.
I forget what she said.
Super nice. Like it's a rustic, really good sock yarn.
Right.
That's a great yarn to use for socks.
So I don't know who's these are large. I don't know who they're gonna be, but I just thought I'm gonna buy a pair.
Them.
Yeah, maybe.
What the heck?
Love them.
Who else do you know that has?
They started during COVID, I think I remember.
Knitting these socks?
Yeah. That's
I
cute.
love it.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Love it.
If I had a yarn shop, I would love a shop dog.
We absolutely would have. If we had our yarn store, what about a shop cat? You would never have to.
Hair.
True.
I think a
No, you
non-shedding
can't.
dog is
You
the
would
way to
need
go.
it. You're right.
I don't know. Anyway, I love the idea. Anytime I'm in a shop and I see they've got their dog in there,
You bring it every
it's
day.
always something that's so well behaved, the little guy, right?
Well, this guy, he didn't barely budge. His ears were like trailing off the chair. He
So
was
cute.
adorable.
Are you done with your knitting?
No.
Okay, that's what I forgot that I want to talk about.
Okay.
So another thing that I started, and you guys saw the beginning of it, but then I had to stop because I started my birthday cast on, and then I put that away, and then I was doing my pattern. But literally, if I could have just not slept and finished this, this is my favorite project for sure. This is the new pattern by Joji Locatelli.
You got really far.
I could have finished it. If I was really working on these new patterns and that's what stopped me, I really only worked on that vest for a few days.
How are you feeling about all over color work? You've never done
I'm
that.
not even thinking about it.
Okay.
It's awesome. I love it. The color work, the repeats are so quick in this.
Oh my
I
gosh.
tried it on Jodi.
Is it like heaven?
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Even Jeff said, that's amazing. Whatever you're doing in that that is amazing. This is a pattern that's actually coming out in 2 weeks.
Oh.
This is part of a collection that Joji is releasing. You're going to get a sweater, a hat, socks, and a shawl, I believe. And it's an autumn, it's a
beautiful
fall collection.
It's beautiful.
So this is a DK weight sweater. Joji knit hers in double-stranded mohair,
I feel like
which I decided, what the heck?
Yeah.
Of course I'm going to do that.
I hope everyone gets excited about this pattern because it's so beautiful.
You do, and there's test knitters, so this is actually a test knit. I'll be finished my sleeve right away, and that'll be, I think, the end of my test knit. It takes no time. This was a couple of hours on Sunday afternoon, the sleeve. It goes so fast.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of test knitters doing regular wool. Like
Are they showing
DK.
pictures?
Yeah.
Are they beautiful?
Yes, so beautiful. You don't have to use mohair. You don't have to use fluffy yarn. But it's a gauge that's like 20 stitches. Like you'll be able to get it with so many
heaven.
yarns.
Beautiful.
But the mohair lovers,
Unite.
go for it.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't knit it though. I thought I would
This
save this
is
till next
amazing.
time. Yeah.
Well, yeah, so next time I think the pattern will be out.
Good. So we can wear
That
sweaters.
day.
Okay, good.
Listen, I'll be able to wear it for 5 minutes.
I know.
But okay, I will have it ready for next time.
Well, who cares?
No
You
matter
can even-
what.
You can even put it on, you wear it like that as a short sleeved.
Yeah.
No, anyway. It's so beautiful,
It's
Tracie.
so gorgeous.
Melissa has knit a shop sample for me.
Did you try it on?
Yeah.
Do you love it?
I was going to wear it today, but I thought I'll wear it when the pattern's released.
Yeah.
But this is all Frankie gray, and I'll talk about that when I do my shop. But it is so stunning, you guys. It's like it's the most beautiful stitch pattern and colors.
It's stunning. And it is not complicated color work.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, the repeat is very quick and simple. I also used all Frankie gray fibers colors.
I would love
Jodi
to see.
gifted me the yarn. It's so beautiful.
I would love to see more in not mohair.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
I said to Joji, I'm so tempted to do just a wool version.
Yeah,
Because it's been so much fun to knit.
like a woolly wool version.
Yeah, and I've been knitting it this is my little thread and maple basket. And I've just had my yarn beside me like this. It's been really great and really easy to do. These are still first skeins, these contrast colors.
Will you
And this
need
is-
more than one?
Well, I
think
don't
so.
think I'm going to get through another sleeve and a half.
Oh.
So it's good to know. Like,
You have your other skeins though.
I have my other skeins, but it'll be interesting to see. I'll have some leftovers. So I love that. I don't know. And then, of course, the other thing that's making it so easy is my Cocoa Knits, what's it called? Maker's board. So it holds your chart.
I did restock it in our shop this week, and this is not a shameless plug, but I'm just telling you guys.
I'm not even kidding you how much this thing is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
If you like to work from charts or whatever, I've got my pattern sandwiched in here. And this is, you know, you go for a certain chart up here, and then, you know, you're moving through charts. So it's been great. It's been so great to have. I don't know how else I would do it. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. Some people have it on their like iPad or whatever, but I love printing. If you like printing a pattern, this tool is incredible.
I guess I'm old and stubborn. I haven't gone digital yet, which is why this maker's board is like amazing.
I have done a little bit of digital.
I tried it very briefly and I didn't like it.
I was just lazy one day and I forget what I was knitting, but I do love to have it in printed and then the chart.
Yeah, I don't love it. I don't love the digital.
Yeah.
Okay, I knit this one a couple of inches smaller than I normally do.
And how do you said the other day about,
so you'll have to let me know what you think. I think it looked really, really good.
For you, I can't
Really
imagine
good.
you want that much. You don't usually wear a ton of ease. Like your ease is what, 2 to 4 inches?
You know how you said about my super simple summer sweater?
Yeah.
It is bigger.
It's more ease than you normally use.
Yeah. And so this goes the other way, a couple of inches the other way.
Okay, good.
And
It's gonna be
but
beautiful.
The recommended ease in the pattern is less too, right? So, but you should always knit your sweaters the size you want.
Yeah.
This is just really nice. Really
You guys, it's so funny.
So 2 weeks, get your yarns ready.
It's so funny because we get so excited to get through our cold, long winter. And then come beginning of August, we're like, where's the sweater weather?
Totally.
And you start seeing little
I
snippets.
don't get excited for summer.
I get excited for warmer weather.
I get excited for no snow.
Yes.
I get excited. I don't get excited for hot and humid.
Yeah. No, me neither. Never, never.
And if sweater weather was 12 months of the year, I would be a happy girl. I really would.
Yeah, I do too. So, but what I've been noticing is little snippets of people dropping like new, you know, fallish patterns, and we have our knit along that's like, let's get our sweaters ready and finished so we can wear them when the sweater weather comes.
Totally.
This is a tee pattern.
I love the petite knitter.
This is a t-shirt pattern, but could easily, obviously, be a full thing. It's called Spring Fling by the Petite Knitter. You guys, look at that.
Her designs are so good.
I just thought this was so pretty. And you know what I thought was really neat? This is like a blush pink color.
Yeah.
Usually her palette is so neutral. There's no color. This was a fun departure.
It is.
It's fingering weight.
And I mean, you can make it long sleeved. You don't have to make it a t-shirt version, but I love seeing that option because all her other sweaters are, you know, winterish ones.
It's funny, you never see her face.
No.
She's like Demois.
Yeah.
We don't even know what she looks like.
Remember that show, that Home Improvement show? The neighbor was like...
That's so funny.
I didn't really watch that show, but I remember that guy.
Another one that just came out that we're obsessed about, and I did show it already. It's called the Field Sweater by Camilla Vad.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about this one.
Oh, it's not size inclusive?
It's not. And I don't get that.
What does it go up to? Like a 50-something?
Yeah. It's not all the way size inclusive, which for big designer, I mean, they know how to, they choose when to stop grading the design. And I just feel
you guys,
like,
maybe my size wouldn't even be in here then. I
well,
had no
let me tell
idea.
you.
I had no idea. And that's a bit disappointing because
that's not
I think it's not difficult if you're already
inclusive. It's not size inclusive.
Yeah.
I love the pattern. I think it's absolutely beautiful, but it does give me...
I just think this stitch pattern is so stunning.
So it's graded. Oh, and of course it's like...
Centimeters.
Just a minute. I will tell you.
But the texture stitch that she has in the yoke is stunning. Stunning.
Okay, so I think 56 inches is the.
So I would be just about the biggest size.
And there's usually about. I mean, I think it goes to most designers are designing to 60 some inches.
Yeah, 64
so it's
plus.
Not that much more grading. I'm disappointed in that.
Yeah.
Do I love the pattern aesthetically? It's beautiful.
Okay, this next one.
Beautiful. But I would love for more sizes to be included.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So this is stunning. Giverny sweater by Olga Potano.
Ooh.
Tracie.
Jodi, that's got lots of colors on it.
Look at this. Look at the yoke, how the flowers get. It looks like a lotus flower to me. It gets bigger. You've got the design on the sleeve and you've got the design at the bottom of the sweater.
That's beautiful.
I love. This is DK, if memory serves. It's stunning. Giverny sweater. Yeah. There's been some really fun, inspiring sweaters that have come out that I want to have jump on my needles. Anyway, I just want to knit all the things.
Yeah. The last time we mentioned size inclusivity too, people were kind of
upset.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
upset at what?
Just a contrary opinion, I suppose.
About
anything. Just saying anything that they perceived was not nice or whatever. It's just a wish for more sizes so that more of us can make the pattern. That's all.
Listen, I don't want somebody to see this pattern and then go to the pattern and not be able to buy it because...
I mean, it's beneficial to everybody.
Because they don't find their size.
I'm sure the designers want more people to knit their patterns, right?
And listen, wouldn't that make somebody feel bad themselves that they're a larger size and can't find their size in a sweater? You guys, we need to do better in 2023.
I just think it's also the times we live in.
We're not gonna,
that's what we do now. We make things as size inclusive as we can.
We're not talking about people's bodies. We're not body shaming.
No.
We just want everybody to be able to knit the pattern they want.
To
period.
be included. Yeah,
there should be no discussion.
Yeah. Another one that came out today, again, a t-shirt, which I think is so cute. Thea Coleman.
I know I had that in my thing too.
This is called Vanilla Affogato.
Oh.
Which is one of my favorite desserts.
I
just had that not long ago. Remember when I had that?
Yes.
Yeah, it was delicious.
I keep dreaming about those meatballs, Tracie.
Oh my God, they were so good. We should get more. This just came out today, and it's in a sport weight wool from Mayak. It's in their Tibetan cloud yarn. You can actually get 20% off this pattern till the end of day Friday if you want to go grab it. I actually have this color in this yarn right now.
Oh, do you? Ooh, that's
such
beautiful.
a pretty stitch pattern. Oh, my.
Beautiful.
Oops. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not showing very bright.
There you go.
There you go. How's that?
Oh, those look like little
Isn't that so
flowers.
cute?
Yeah.
I love it.
I love that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we into the part where we're showing things that arrived, or are we doing more knitting?
No, I don't have more knitting.
Shop City.
I kind of have more knitting, but not really. No. I just have some things to show.
Okay.
You guys, I was disappointed with the amount of yarn I had to show today for you guys.
I have. Why? I'll make up for it.
Because I didn't buy a lot, but I will
for
this
it.
week. Okay.
Yeah, if you're here for like new yarn purchases, put a pin in it. See you in 2 weeks. I'm already telling myself, you don't need any yarn at Flock Fiber. I don't listen to myself.
No, but it's always great to find those
There's
special
other things. There's other things there. I have a birthday present for you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I do. I'm just the messenger. This is from our sweet, lovely Heather. The Lemonade Shop.
Are you serious?
Yes.
God,
she
I
said
adore her.
3. They just turned 10.
Really?
This is the anniversary kit that is so cute.
Have you seen it?
Oh! It's so beautiful. This is her 10th anniversary colorway on their Mighty Sock base.
Do you guys see
Listen.
what I see? Bulky.
Oh, you got bulky. Okay, just a minute. What's in
Did she
here?
say
I
one of
didn't even
each?
open them. Oh my gosh, what is this?
DK, I bet. No
This
sock.
is sock.
You guys, this is
Simple
stunning.
sock 80/20. This is Mighty sock, which I believe is 75/25. Okay, look at that.
Do you
Anyway,
know?
I-
Thank you.
I thanked Heather because she just said, I just made a comment how beautiful the kit was. She goes, yours is on the way. I said, what?
That's
she's
so beautiful. You know, Heather.
just so sweet.
Heather was definitely somebody who I aspired to when I started dyeing because I am crazy about her.
Her joyful
Yeah.
colors. Yeah.
Listen, we've been a longtime fan of Heather. She's an incredible person,
Yeah.
and this is why we love her.
She has the coolest swag. So she's got her 10th anniversary sticker in the kit. The lemon. I mean,
Okay.
I need a t-shirt with the lemon. Lemons are my favorite. This is the cute, and yellow. I love yellow.
I believe she had the t-shirts. Heather, can you do more merch with you? Nobody has cuter logo than Heather.
She's got a little 10th anniversary stitch marker.
Look at her logos.
Look at the ball of yarn with the pearls. Come on.
She's got washi tape, you guys.
Yes, and washi tape is in the kit. I don't know if the kits are still available, but if you, and of course the bag. It comes in the bag. So thank you, a million thank yous. And she sent one for us to give away. So she treated us.
Sock bash. Heather,
She treated us. She treated one of you. Thank you. She said it's, happy birthday.
Happy anniversary.
You can make a bulky hat.
I know. Or what about little slipper socks? Just like
Whatever.
little cute. I
Like
treasure.
fingerless,
Yeah.
like chunky fingerless mitts
So
for
cute.
fall.
I love that.
Oh my gosh.
Remind me, I have to thank
Talking about party.
Patricia too.
Yes.
I have to thank Patricia. Send a thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so we're talking gift yarn. We're talking birthday.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I got it.
here's what I got,
Oh yeah.
which I can't believe I got it. So, Sonder yarn, limoncello. This is their Muse base, which is 90% merino with that 10% linen.
Yeah.
Which just offers a really fun, different base.
I love that base.
As well as their haze, which is their Surrey alpaca. Don't adjust the color on your screen. It's this amazing.
It's so beautiful, that color.
So I'm gonna knit a sweater in this.
Are you?
Yeah. But here's what I'm thinking.
Hold the phone.
What if I did something of a little color work contrast?
Yes. Yes.
Because look in there, if you can see, Tracie, there's
Yes.
a bit of limey
Jodi,
green in
so
there.
beautiful.
But just one skein of it.
What
like
about
some,
like sheep camp?
So this is a really special skein. When I skeined this up, this is Spin Cycle, this is Ghost Ranch. Some of them just have, this is like a 10 out of 10 skein. Like I'm leaving it for a special project.
It's so funny when their skeins are like that because they're all a little bit different.
Yes. But I also, I
Ooh, love
wonder,
that. What's that?
this is their Rosy Maple.
Oh, I love that color. It's got the orange too in it. That's so
Yes. And then I thought, this was one I bought. This is called Pick Your Poison.
pretty. That's gorgeous.
But it has that lemony, limey
I
color.
really love that.
So that's what I kind of thought. I thought, this is stunning on its own, but I wonder if I should do something.
And then of course swatching's your friend when you do this. When you're trying to combine.
I will not swatch with this.
No.
But oh my God, I love it.
So now
anyway,
it's like you just decide what kind of contrast you want.
Yeah.
Super high, not quite
Yeah.
as high, and they're all gonna look amazing. It's just like, which way do you go?
So Melissa, you guys, do you follow Sonder Yarn or Melissa on Instagram? She was just in Germany. No, France. Both? Germany.
And south of France,
Yes.
right? I
Yeah,
think they
and
went
now
to visit
she's
family,
home.
and then they traveled to. I know,
Beautiful,
beautiful summer.
Stunning.
It looked
Anyway.
very peaceful and sunny and beautiful. Isn't that just so sunny?
Don't you love this?
Yes, I love it, Jodi. I love it.
I could, because that other sweater I knit, but you guys, it has mohair. Do you know how much work that's going to
I
be
know
to
you
frog
have a
it?
sweater in this. I just thought you were never gonna frog it.
No.
And I said, if you really don't want this color, we'll change it out.
No. It's
But I thought you might want a do-over.
I
something that you
absolutely
could
want
wear.
to do over.
Yeah.
Anyway, I adore it. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Jodi is spoiled me. She said, pick a color. I want to dye you a sweater's worth of...
I was going to choose this, but then I thought I really want to ask
Oh my
just in
God,
case.
Jodi, I could choose every one of your colors. It's so hard to pick. I remember when Jodi came out with her Kate's green, I thought, that's a sweater. And I do think it's a sweater, Jodi. So I got
It's
fingering
beautiful.
and mohair. It's a bright green.
It's really pretty.
I don't have anything like it. I'm trying to think, am I going to make stripes? Like, am I going to do, you know what's so beautiful with this green is navy. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have a plan, but I do know I love the color.
It's
Thank you
super
a million
beautiful.
times. And the mohair's a little bit lighter. I did swatch. Oh, shoot, where's that? I added like that Make It Tweed
Oh,
in the swatch. I added
Did
a
you love it?
sparkle. Not love.
oh, not sweater loved. Yeah.
Not enough where I thought, oh, I'm going to make the sweater like this.
Love it.
I think I just love the color so much I didn't want to take away from it, right? So a million options. I don't know what I'm going to make, but I love it.
Well, that's the nice thing. It's like you'll have that in your stash and you'll see a pattern and go, oh, I know what I want to knit that. And you'll throw in your green, right?
Well, I love it. But I also have like a sparkle sweater that I want to do and a, you know.
You guys,
This is
I am
amazing.
so excited to go to Seattle tomorrow.
Me too. We've been wanting to go to Seattle forever,
Yeah.
and we
I
never
haven't
made
spent time there.
we never made a point of going. We were always thought we're going to go to Church Mouse Yarns one day on Bainbridge Island,
And then they closed.
They closed. We missed our opportunity. So, and then Flock Fiber Festival was born, and we were like, we should totally go. August is quiet for us. We have time. We can sneak away. And before you know it, we've booked a hotel and a car and a whatever. And
Do you know, I think this has exploded for them.
I think so.
This is their first year. You guys, the people that are attending this are like, it's going to be incredible.
I think so. And it was sort of the brainchild of Shop La Mercerie, which is also on Bainbridge Island. The Lamb and Kid, another yarn store, is still on Bainbridge Island. So we will be heading out there one day just to see, right? That's where Church Mouse was too. So yeah, I'm excited. Super excited. God, I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do before we can go. But tomorrow morning, this time, we'll be on an airplane.
Ah, do you know it's 2 hours?
I know.
Why? It must be a smaller plane that doesn't go as fast.
Oh, you're thinking that's not fast? I'm thinking how fast that is.
No, because it's literally right below Vancouver. It should be an hour and...
A half. I mean, if you fly on a bigger plane, it would
Yeah.
be an hour and a... Because we used to fly through Seattle to go places.
Right.
And it was always like an hour and a half.
Anyway, I mean, 2 hours is so quick. But anyway, we're excited. This sweater is called Mija. It's by Christian Michelle.
That's
Stunning.
beautiful.
It's DK, you guys.
That's beautiful.
But this is a brand new released pattern. I am so inspired. Look at the color work, you
You've
guys.
got to do color work. You've got to pick one of these and
I
get
feel
going.
like I feel, yes, because look at all the stuff I'm showing. And then I have this, that's what's going to be my next cast on. It's going to be color work. I think I can get away with, okay,
the limoncello.
So the limoncello, so if you're holding fingering
Yeah.
with the lace weight.
Yeah.
And I think that's a thin fingering when it comes to singles.
I don't think so.
No?
No, it's kind of like a sock yarn.
And spin cycle fingering for the color work.
Yeah.
Would that work?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit different
My
gauge.
first Miserina, the gauge is 20 stitches.
Yeah.
And that's what I used for color work.
Did you hold fingering with mohair for the sweater?
Sorry. I didn't use it in the first one, but I did use it in my second one was knit with a sport weight yarn. Again, 20 stitch gauge.
Do they call this sport or fingering?
They call it sport.
Okay, so that is closer to this.
And even though it's a little bit finer,
It plumps too.
it seems to work. For color work, it totally works.
Because in this, it's 400 yards then. Okay. Oh, I love that gauge, that weight of yarn.
I
It's
just
more
feel
like an
like
80-20.
Once you're holding something fuzzy with it, it doesn't even matter
Yeah.
what the base is.
Kinda
Right?
fills in
now
those
it's like
spaces.
it's just going to be this alpaca fuzzy.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I one of our Canadian self-striping dyers is Chantel, who is Mud Punch. And there are a lot of times I try and get her yarn and it sells out, which I'm thrilled for. But she had this one called Meet Me at St. Moritz. And I just thought the colors were so summery.
She's really
And
got beautiful
pretty.
colorways.
So I before I knew it, it was like coming my way. So she is really, really beautiful dyer. You must follow her and check her out. She's got regular updates and
Good logo.
so many. Yeah.
Fun logo. She's usually got some of her yarn at Knit City when we go
Yeah.
in one of the booths.
Yeah. So I just thought this was a really fun colorway.
Yeah.
Really beachy.
Do you see this weekend being really busy?
You mean at this festival?
Just busy, all busy. Probably, huh?
We can make it whatever we want.
have a lot to
We have
see.
half a day. Well, I don't even know what we want to do. I don't feel like it's going to be super busy. Friday, I don't think so. We'll be relaxing. Go wandering. I just find it being
on
wandering.
the island.
Go for lunch.
How long is the ferry, do you think, from like
Not long.
time-wise?
Not long.
Like an
Less
hour?
less than that, I think, a
Okay.
little bit.
And it looks, yeah, you guys, sorry, this is probably not for a conversation, but I'm just really excited.
Well, good.
Like it
I'm
energy.
excited too,
Yeah.
always. It's a quick getaway, but it's not super quick.
We're meeting
We have a
several
di-
friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm really excited about. So I don't
Yes.
even care what we're doing. We'll sit and chat. It seems like you plan on a lot of knitting on these things, and that never happens.
No, you don't need a lot.
But it will be fun to like wander around the market and discover new vendors and say hi to ones that we already know and help our friends pick yarn and all of that stuff.
Love it.
I can't
I
wait.
love the time.
Fustani baskets
I
are going to be
know.
there. Joy is coming.
Is Lois?
I don't believe so.
Oh.
Not this time.
Oh,
But we'll
thank
see
you,
them in
Kelly.
Knit City.
It's 45-minute ferry.
Perfect.
I love going on the ferry.
Me too. We love, and anytime we head out to the water, those are really great trips for me. I love
Yeah.
being near the water.
The more time I can spend seeing the water.
And I would really like to wander around Bainbridge, not just the yarn shops, but like
Yes.
see the area a little bit.
I wonder if we should have had a hotel on the water.
Right.
Anyway, too
We
late
have a
now.
car, so it
but
doesn't really matter.
Totally. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. I am also in the Gage Dye Works Summer Yarn and Pattern Club. Gage
Okay.
Dye Works, Andrea Rangel. If you don't want to see the July yarn, look away. Here it comes. This one, they've all been inspired by the Pacific Coast line. They're both located out that way. The first one was inspired by a jellyfish, a marine
Okay.
jellyfish. It was really cute. This one is inspired by an octopus in a kelp forest. And the colors are
Really?
just out of this world amazing.
That's hilarious.
The pattern that comes this month is a beautiful textured sock. And here comes the yarn. Ready? I cannot
Do you know how much I adore orange and blue together?
even. And there's this like scummy green in there. And it's aqua. And then there's another bluey, tealy green.
So there's nothing on her site. Oh.
Who? Cat?
Yeah. I'm going to show her new colorway.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I know.
I bought it.
know. Did you? It's beautiful.
So good. I mean, you guys, sometimes I feel like we sound like a broken record when we keep going back to these dyers, but they're really special. And what Catherine does with her yarn is really special.
Fans for life.
Fans for life.
For always.
Yeah.
But if
She can kick a puppy and I would still be a fan. Well,
I don't know
maybe
if I'd
not.
like her then. She also, I can guarantee you, would never do that.
No.
But here's the thing. So this club, you didn't have to get all 3 months, and I think you can still get in on August. So if you go to Gage Dye Works, check it out, see if you can get in on August. So June was a hat, a beanie pattern, and that's out there. I'm not going to show the socks. I don't even know if I should be showing this yarn. But I got it like a week ago.
Oh, yeah. People will be having it.
Anyway.
Yeah. It's not a secret anymore.
Don't yell at me.
Don't tell Catherine we showed it.
The color's phenomenal.
Is she going to be...
You will not be able to get this yarn for a year
Okay.
once the clubs and pattern. So it's always fun to get in if you can. If you're into mysteries, right? You don't know the color, you don't know the pattern. I love that. I think that's really fun. You can make whatever you want with the yarn. If for some reason either of those don't speak to you, you can, gift the yarn or make something for someone else. But
Throw it away.
I love the idea of it showing up at the door and it's like I have no idea what it is.
Good morning, rainy, or good afternoon, rainy Dublin.
Yes, early evening.
Rainy Dublin is better than no Dublin.
Right. So I'll take rainy Dublin any
Is
day.
Catherine going to be in Seattle?
I don't believe so.
Look at this lip gloss. It's a stain. Is it seeping out?
I don't know what to tell you anymore.
Okay. Catherine has a brand new colorway. It's in the shop. I purchased it. I had no willpower to not get it.
I looked at it. I want it. I just
Guess how
don't
many
know.
colors are in it?
76.
Boom, boom. You got it. This is a pair of socks made by continually following the skein. So you're going to have some happily mismatched socks. This is OMG.
Listen, Linda, I looked at that and thought, well, that's just
Oh,
phenomenal.
I get it. She used exactly half a skein to make mismatched socks. But if you notice on here, it starts here and it continues, and then it restarts again at the red and does here. So you can have two perfectly
two
matched
repeats?
socks. Yeah, it's two full repeats.
So you can get 2 pair.
Or perfectly, but look
No,
at
is
this.
that right? I don't know. I know, the color just was like,
76 of them.
Jodi, I can't even.
Everyone
So
is different.
Good. So good.
I'm making socks like that.
Yeah, good. I'm impressed.
I'm going to hold it with mohair maybe.
Well, why don't you just let me crank the tube and make them for you?
No.
Okay.
That would be nonsense.
That's crazy talk.
Anyway, it's so beautiful.
But this is again. Oh, it's kind of my birthday, so I'm going to kind of buy myself some yarn.
What do you mean kind of? Was it before or after?
It was kind of my birthday. I don't know, sometime in July. Mayak does a...
Oh, just a minute. Before I go ahead. What is this garden and glass people are talking about?
Oh, I looked it up last night. It's amazing.
What does it mean by garden and glass?
Like there's blown glass
I
as
love
well,
that.
like in a garden area.
Oh,
Like
this is
there's buildings,
beautiful.
there's a bar. I looked it up last night. Google it.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Like imagine the Matart Conservatory with blown glass, giant flowers also in there.
Beautiful.
It was gorgeous.
Okay.
Definitely something worth seeing. I don't know that we'll get there, but
No.
I would go.
Yeah.
I'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
Almost. Okay. Mayak Yarn releases Zodiac yarn. Like every sign that comes out, they release a new color in their Tibetan cloud yarn.
Ah,
I don't know if I'm getting that right.
you're probably not.
What I do know is, no, I'm pretty sure that's what this is.
Is this Cancer?
It came in this adorable little tote bag with their art is phenomenal. She's got this artist that does these graphics for them.
It's so
Stunning.
Is it Japanese inspired art?
I'm not sure what you would
It's
say,
really
but his work is
beautiful.
phenomenal. Their boxes had his work on them, and now I love this little project bag. So the one that just came out is this Tibetan cloud in the dandelion color. I just loved it.
Okay, so if it's Zodiac, what?
Don't ask me questions like that.
Okay.
We could look it up.
Okay.
Okay, here. You want to? It's so Tibetan cloud is
wow.
100% Tibetan wool, but they've de-haired it. It's incredibly soft, non-superwash wool.
Oh my God, you guys,
I've been
this is
collecting this. I just keep collecting this base. I could make
Is it fingering weight?
It's sport. And I did use it to make a cowl last year that I love the weight of the cowl. So let me just double check for you.
Look at the halo on this. Just a gentle fuzz to it.
So this is also the
Soft.
this is also the yarn that's the Thea Coleman's new sweater came out in.
Oh.
But she just used the undyed version. So Tibetan, yeah.
This
It is.
It's what?
This is number 7, the Tibetan, but it's the Tibetan zodiac. So this is the monkey, like on the, the zodiac years or whatever.
I'm a pig.
I'm a rooster, I think.
I wish I was.
But I don't know if this is different than those kinds.
Oh,
But this is it. So
that's in the Chinese
right.
Lunar New, or the
right.
Yeah, Chinese
so maybe
New Year.
This is part of that. So this is the one that's monkey. So that's why you get the graphic like that, the little monkey on the Vespa. And when you bought 3 skeins, I believe you got the tote bag.
Oh, so I probably missed the pig. I wonder which one the pig was.
But I think sometimes they've got overstock. Like you can buy older ones too. But I just bought 2 skeins, but then I bought some of their baby yak lace. So that's, I guess, why they included the tote bag. So yay. Thanks, guys. This is 100% baby yak in a lace weight.
Why would you buy lace weight?
Well, I held it double. You can get a really nice sport weight with it.
That's really beautiful yarn.
Oh my gosh, it's phenomenal.
Oh, you guys.
And the black is black as night. So our mom loves black knits. My eyes don't.
Oh my God, you can't differentiate.
But
like look at this on there. You can't even tell that it's a twisted base barely.
So black. I mean, and this I believe is natural. Oh, it's so soft. It's so soft. The halo.
So Mayak, Hohi, Knit Along, and Needles at the Ready. Kevin, who is here, is a host of this. So if you guys are interested,
and they're doing another Zoom meeting, and we can't make it. I couldn't make the first one either.
If you want to join the Knit Along, check out Mayak, Hohi, or Needles at the Ready, Kevin and Ray.
I'm considering this knitting along with them. This is my Hohi. You're allowed to knit any Hohi pattern in any yarn. You can join their live Zoom. Anybody can join. You'll find the link over on their.
Why is Mayak participating? Because
She just does lots of good community stuff.
I love that.
Yeah. So you don't have to use Mayak yarn, but Hohi's designed many items in Mayak yarn. Just released 2 new patterns in Mayak yarn. So I think that's what they just decided to do in Along for the summer. Yeah, it's so great.
And God, could you not get better hosts, Kevin and Ray?
Right. They're all right.
I may or may not love them.
Oh, well,
I think it's the latter.
That's for sure.
Did you know, Michael, Piece for Fleece?
Piece
to Piece. No.
Now you're screwing me up.
I'm sorry, I'm getting that wrong.
It's Piece for Peace.
Yes. He went to Africa.
I know.
Can you imagine the adventure that would have been?
What a phenomenal trip that looked like.
I love to hear people and the adventures that they go on.
He also went to Beyonce 2 nights in a row.
Now I'm not very happy.
So he's had a pretty good summer. Michael, we miss you. We miss you.
Isn't he on the West Coast? Are we going to see him?
Chicago.
Oh, he's totally opposite. Yes, Chicago.
But he also has a YouTube knitting podcast. So you're here with us. Go check out Needles at the Ready. Mayak has a website, a YouTube channel. Hohi's got a YouTube channel. And Michael's Piece for Peace Crafting has YouTube.
That would be like an experience of a lifetime to go see Beyonce.
Oh.
And twice.
If I could pick the concert of the summer to go to, that would be it for me. I'm sure Taylor Swift is phenomenal, but it's the Beyonce one that would really do it for me, I think.
Is she coming to Edmonton?
I'm going to Jonas Brothers.
So
that's probably going to be very similar.
That is hilarious.
Oh my gosh. So we are going to go to Toronto
steal
for
your
a few
yarn.
days, and that'll be fun.
That will be fun.
So the next time, we're going to have our every 2-week podcast, and then the next day I'll be going to Toronto. And I'm going to sneak into a yarn shop when I'm there.
Are you?
Yes, I am, bitches.
So I just have a little bit of grocery, girls. We've got some really great stuff to the shop, and I just brought some kits to show.
Okay. I was going to show this one last thing because I love it so much.
Do it.
And I feel bad because I don't know if you can get them anymore, but
yes,
I think
you
there's
can.
a pre-order. There's a pre-order.
There is a pre-order.
Hohi & Co. came out with the cutest shearling loafers, they're calling them. They're light as a feather. They really are, but warm and cute. They're so cute. So they had them in their update last week, and they opened up a pre-order. But because these are made in I think it's a small family-owned business, they can only take so many at a time.
And I
So
also,
if you missed it,
yeah,
I have a feeling it will come back. Don't worry about it. Let me tell you, they fit like a dream. They are, if you love shearling anything, these feel so
they're
good.
incredible. I
So
do
this
love
was
them.
such
And that way,
an amazing, sweet
well,
surprise.
and being with shoes, I can't imagine having to like guess how many of which size.
Right.
So this way, Hohi,
the pre-order's way better.
the pre-order, you can
Yeah.
order exactly what you want and how many,
Yeah.
and you'll
But
get.
they fit like exactly right. So for my shoe size, it fit perfectly, and they'll
Mine too.
Hohi will always help you as far as fit. If you have any questions, they'll help you out.
And
but
I've
they're
got
like light.
I've got a
as
chunky
anything.
foot, but because these are like squishy like
Yeah.
this, you guys, I've got I don't need to buy wide shoes, but they fit so
And
lovely.
the opening is big, so if you have that higher arch, I feel like they've still got your back.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's still easy to get into.
Because there are shoes I can't get my foot into when it's this high of a thing.
With it.
It's easy peasy.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, now another reason I can't wait for fall to come. So cute.
Totally. Okay, we're losing juice,
We are losing juice. Our iPad is almost gonna die.
which is weird.
I think it's when it's hot out. When the sun is on it, it drains
Yeah,
faster.
that could be.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to you guys, I wanted to show these because Danielle from Calgary knit samples for me, and we will have kits, and you're going to be able to curate your own if you want.
I can hold some up for you.
But
if you
when
wanna
these
talk about
come, I'm going to show them next time more closely.
Okay.
But I just want to show. So I sent for six different swatches, and Danielle went out on her own and knit a few extra swatches. But these are all going to be for Hohi's sweater.
them. So Frankie Gray Fibres is gonna kit the sweater.
Yeah, Frankie Gray
Nice.
Fiber. But I'm also going to have just color options too, because you're going to be able to see
Right.
the pattern and know which ones. This is spectacular. Look at this.
It really is.
This one, spectacular.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Look, this is the one. This is one Danielle put together.
I love
I'm
that.
obsessed.
I honestly, I love this knitting this so much. I could absolutely knit another one, Jodi.
Yeah. Like, this is crazy beautiful. So we're
It's
going to be able to
stunning. It's
have.
stunning.
Yeah, we're going to have. I don't know
What
how
a gorgeous selection of combos.
Yeah. And maybe some of them are just going to be inspiration. We're not going to be able to kit every single one of them.
Right.
We're just little guys, but the combos are going to be endless. And then these are the kits
So
for the
good.
hats. But I showed you guys the hat, so I won't fuss too much.
But isn't it so cute when you get
Yeah.
all those minis like that?
But
Oh,
you're going to be able to get one large and then one of any other size below it. You're going to get 2 hats out of this.
Look how cute. Come
Yeah.
on.
This one is really pretty, you guys.
Yes.
The ghost and then just the blues. And then these are
That one.
3
was
of them
really
are new
special, too.
colors. 3 of these are new colors. So
Wow.
they're really fun.
busy.
Okay. Grocery girls, you guys.
Yeah,
I
Grocery Girls
added
shop.
so many fun things to the shop. I wanted to show you Lina Magazine put out a knitting journal, and we had olive and I think mustard in the shop
Yeah.
previously, but now we have the dusty rose
Yeah.
and a few more of the olive green.
Listen, I'm a big proponent of notes on your projects because I don't remember anything. This is beautifully done where you can put all the information for your projects. You could stick a little picture or a swatch or whatever. These are so nice to have, and they do such a beautiful job. It's the linen cover, just like all their books. It's a great thing. It's a great gift. It's a great thing to have. I love it.
Okay, Mushi and Friends. Cynthia Valet's very first book. It's a book of 12 different plushies, as well as all their accessories, you guys.
It has so much character and
Yeah.
style. This is
Not only is
great
this
book.
a pattern book with accessories for the stuffies. It also has stories about them. So you're going to be able to knit these, gift these, or keep them. But there's also going to be stories you can read.
That's so cute.
Read to the little ones about it.
Yeah,
So
it's really beautiful.
it's more. I have that for you.
Oh, gee. And I mean, I'm talking detail.
Yes. There's
And
12 different stuffies. It's an incredible book.
Yeah, if you like knitting little toys, this is really like next level.
Yeah.
Dresses, it's phenomenal. Yeah, we really are losing juice in our...
We have restocked Bustani, and we have these colorful blue ones that are amazing.
These are such a good size for a little purse, a little project. I use mine all the time. The blue, so these are all new.
Lots fit in these just for reference.
They really do. And we got all of our ones right now, they're all different. So if you bought some the first time we had them,
Yeah.
I don't believe you're going to have...
I think there's one similar.
Okay. There's many neutrals that are striped and all kinds of beautiful colors. And we did get the color pop of the cobalt ones this time.
Love that.
So that's gorgeous too.
We love Bustani.
And this is a fair trade, ethical company. These are hand woven in Kenya. It's fair, all by women in a collective. And it's actually the family of Lois and Joy, who are in Vancouver. Their auntie is one of the weavers.
It's amazing.
These are very special to us, and we love supporting and using.
We were excited for the restock.
So excited.
Yeah. And one last quick little thing. We've restocked the full-size gleaner. We have the single on-the-go little gleaners. And this thing everyone's going to need. It's a quick fix on the go. You get one of the small gleaners. You get measuring tapes, tools, scissors, threads, needles. You guys, this is amazing.
I mean, it's something that I look at and think, this is a sweater care kit.
Yes.
The gleaners alone are a must-have as for maintaining your knits, is what I think. I've purchased the travel size gleaner ages ago when it came out because I really do travel with it. But this kit is like next level. It's got little buttons.
Comes in 3 colors.
You can literally just have this in your drawer and you're good to go to mend anything that you need mending.
Throw this in your suitcase to travel.
Absolutely. But even just to have in your drawer
Yeah.
for caring for anything that needs mending. Shirts, buttons, sweaters, you name it.
Yeah.
This is really cool. I have a feeling we're going to be getting more of these. This is a new item.
I actually didn't. I've had this for before I left this box, and I didn't get a chance to put in. I had no idea that was in there.
Listen, Gleaner, you've knocked it out of the park. This is something that's going to be a must-have. And I also think what a great little gift idea.
Yes.
So we hope you guys love them as much as we do.
Okay.
And it comes in a bunch of colors.
You guys, Seattle, we're going to buy yarn.
We're coming for you, Seattle.
We're going to bring it to you in 2 weeks. Keep knitting. We love to see what you're knitting in Ravelry. Don't forget to post photos.
Join our knit-alongs.
We are doing a sweater knit-along for the fall.
Yeah.
We're doing our hot Granny Square summer.
Yeah.
So don't forget.
And Sock Bash always.
Always, every
Ooh,
time.
I have to post the new August things for Sock Bash.
Star, we love you. Thank you so much for being here as always.
And much love to you always. Much love to our show notes friend who is recuperating from knee surgery.
I know. It's supposed to be a bitch, but you got this.
You've got it, and it's going to make a life change for you. So we love you guys, and we love anybody that's spending any time with us. So thank you.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Have the best couple of weeks.
Okay.
Make something that you love. Mwah.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.